And we're live.
Hello.
Chicken jockey.
Bunny, I don't know how to tell you this. Joe is not here today, so please let your mom down very easily and gently. Joe has family things. He will not be attending this session. But other than that, the rest of us are here.
Yay.
Hopefully that'll suffice, at least for this weekend.
How dare he have family things?
I know. I don't really know how to. We're gonna have to talk to him. If you're in our Discord, feel free to send him a message. That's all I'm
Are we
saying.
talking like
Adam,
Vin Diesel Fast and Furious family or actual family?
Actually,
Bodybuilds Battleground says, "Don't tell my mom."
don't tell my mom. You know, all the best superheroes don't have any family. They were tragically murdered. So we know who the real heroes are in this story.
So we're getting even closer, by the way, to our custom art, and I'm pretty sure Rand is still in front. I think. Nope.
I'm third.
Nodwick is up front. That's right.
It's Nodwick, Thormor, and I think actually recently Estron, and then me.
Yeah, last session
Okay.
we got Wasalud.
Okay.
And then
So-
the rest of y'all.
Still doing bits for Fate Dice. Now I think everybody has gotten one. At least one.
Yeah, I got one from
Except for
Yeah,
the
that's
DM.
last week.
Yeah,
DM,
DM hasn't got one.
DM doesn't need a Fate Dice.
Yeah, he
He can
does.
budget the
I
roll.
agree, chat. I agree.
What does Chet say?
Nodwick and
Nodwick and
Thormor art.
Thormor.
Well, get him tied. You're going to have to boost Thormor up pretty hard this episode,
I
though.
think Joe
We don't
said if
have
we're
that
within
choice, chat.
100 of each other, we'll do it. I think that's what he said, but I can't remember.
I mean, if either of them win, they could make that choice. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's true.
True.
Because I feel like the person who wins should have like a bit of say in it.
All right, so easy enough recap for last week. It's a big giant fight.
Ooh,
Bitches be dead.
we
The
don't have
sun's
the
forest
cat.
is now full of sun. The curse has been broken. I'm gonna pick it up due to a narrative standpoint. Everybody, we're back at Fairpoint, and Alvis has actually been caught by some of the villagers to help build a Voshthar temple. at Fairpoint. So that's where Alvis is going this episode.
Oh, he's getting kidnapped again.
Nope, he's helping build
Oh,
a temple.
God damn
We're
it.
kidnapping.
This time
Damn
he's
it,
doing the
not again.
Lord's work.
So let's hit that intro and let's get into this.
All right. We're back.
All right. So we are picking it up right as you guys are walking in. You walked past the barrier. You guys are in the city limits of Fairpoint. Go nuts.
All right. Now, by my calculations, we'll have 4,500. Is there anything we're in desperate need of at the moment from Thormor's parents? Thormor, they had
I
that
can't
cool
think of anything.
axe that
I did really
think-
want that.
It goes into, it extends.
It retracts. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean-
really. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, it's cosmetic. I mean, I really like it. But if we need something else, I mean, we can get that first, and if we have enough afterwards,
Could we divvy up the price, and that's each of our allotted amount, and then whatever's left over from us, we can all put into a group purchase for the group.
All right.
There's 6 of us. Let me pull up the
There's technically
arcane.
7.
He's not here.
It doesn't
so-
matter. There's 7. He hasn't
Gotta
left
pull
yet,
up.
so he's still standing there.
Pull up my arcane knowing device, a calculator.
It's an automatic abacus.
642 and some change.
Yep, 642 per person. Whatever's left over, then we'll group that up. Does that sound fair?
Sounds good.
I don't do math.
642.
Sounds like more than enough gold to do what I need.
I'll take care of that, Thormo. Don't worry.
It was out of my head. It's more than four.
I knew there was a 4 in there. I know that one.
That's the one. Do I get that much?
Sure.
For a lot, I'll take care of it, Thormo. We don't actually have the money. It's in store credit. It's something I shouldn't explain to you. Speaking of, should we go check out the shop and see if there's things they have that we could
should
like?
return the crates. And
Yeah, because technically you don't get the store credit until you
Yeah.
actually deliver the
So
goods.
we should-
Yeah.
actually finish the quest before we spend the rewards.
Probably
Let's go there
smart.
first.
Probably a
We'll go
good idea.
first, we'll establish that, and then we'll go from there.
Alrighty. So, that's the plan.
Cool. So you guys walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Does it have a little bell when the door
Sid,
hits?
did you use any of Nodwick's healing potions last week?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
No.
Should still have all them then.
No.
Failed.
I did send you the list of stuff that I used, right? Like on your sheet. But you know what? We've taken a long rest. I guess that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Long rests have been had, so
Okay.
I would.
Well, I kind of lied a little bit.
I forgot about
My hit points are not 47. I dumped into con because I felt like maybe I should do that. So now I'm at 50.
What was your con score before and after?
So it
You
went from a
remember?
0 to a +2.
Very nice.
It's better is the answer. It's
It's
much
better.
better now.
Oh yeah.
Good enough to give me 3 more hit points, and that's 3 hit points between me and death.
Also, you guys through the night would see my new companion. His name is Bartholomew, and he's a 2-headed death dog.
Oh,
Great.
So-
More
Puppy.
points.
You know, Ren,
Yes,
I'd like to say this is the weirdest thing I've seen, but this actually seems pretty tame.
this is. What do you mean?
Dogs are supposed to have one head. I don't think that's a dog, Red.
Oh,
No, this is.
not-
It's
There's one that's
Bartholomew.
supposed to have 3. There's a Cerberus, I think.
That's not quite a Cerberus,
Well,
but
think
not quite a
about
dog.
this. When I look through his eyes with my spells, I get 2 sets of eyes. That's double vision. They can look diagonally.
That makes me want
Ren, does it bark?
Not when you ask like that.
I'm not asking it to do so. I'm asking, does it bark?
I'm sure he can.
Looks like a dog, sounds like a dog is a dog.
I hate it.
Yes. It's Bartholomew. Don't worry, this one's not undead.
Somehow that really
This
doesn't.
one's not a
make it feel any
skeleton
better.
this time.
Yeah, I got rid of that. I didn't want that anymore.
So, yeah, I'm gonna just. I take one of the crates and just head inside the Fawnhorn place. I'm just not gonna deal with this.
Alrighty. Bartholomew, sit. And he sits out front.
have to get a whole other token for this, I'm sure. I'll work on it.
I can do one real quick.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine. You probably won't need it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could do it. That'd be great if you already have one.
I gotcha.
So you walk in, they're very, very excited and elated that you guys have the fucking the crates that they've been asking about. The dad's like, how did it go? What all? Everybody okay? And the mom's just like checking off a bunch of the shit.
We killed the organ grinder.
Really?
Yeah, we
Yeah, it
saw
was
the
fun.
sun.
Was
In
it
the-
hard?
Yes.
Kinda.
He seemed kind of like pain.
It's
It
a
was
polite
painful.
way of putting it.
Hmm.
So he was in pain.
More weird than anything.
Did you see any of the other weird beasties that are in there?
Oh, yeah. Quite a few.
Oh, I heard this super creepy. Well, promise is a promise. So, 4,500 gold. And we've got some new inventory.
Ooh,
What do we got?
yeah. Pause for dramatic effect.
Well, no, I'm just waiting to hear what you guys are looking for.
Oh, what's the new inventory? Is there any kind of armors,
Weapons.
weapons,
Yes. Potions.
potions?
Some scroll. Oh, Jesus Christ, Brandon. Okay.
That's my death dog.
Okay.
Bartholomew. That's straight out of D&D Beyond too. I didn't.
Okay.
Where'd you put it?
So I showed you guys in our group chat.
Put it on the map. Oh, you should in the. Oh, did you?
Wasn't-
Dang.
It's okay. I'm used to being ignored. It's fine. No, it's cool. Whatever.
Sure, I'll keep doing it.
Nice. It's funny because most of you reacted to it.
See, I thought I had because I was like, wait a second, there was a picture sent.
I forget.
That's how
It's
it was
been a week.
beautiful.
Alrighty. Yeah. Do you have any light armors that I could wear? That may be
Well, I mean, I do, but they'd be magic, so they'd probably be,
expensive.
yeah.
Mm.
Let's see. Looking through my inventory list. It's a big one.
Oh gosh.
Let's see.
I have most of them pictures and drawn in crown.
I can read a little bit. Oh, let's see. I've got okay. Here's one. Here. The cheapest one I've got is 2,000.
Oh. Oh.
How's that sound?
Not great.
You guys got the money. It's 4,500.
Oh.
I've got Elven Chain for 4. I've got Dragon Scale Mail for 4. I've got Boots of Speed for 4. You can afford those. Let's see. I've got a Flame Tongue Great Axe for 5, but I'll give it to you for 5.
Oh my goodness. It seems like a lot of these items we're not going to be able to divvy up the
See,
450 between us.
I've got a Holy Avenger Great Sword for 165. Does that help?
Does
Cool.
that help?
Wait, that again, Dad.
165,000?
Hmm.
We have that, right? Right, guys?
No.
That sounds like
No.
no.
Okay.
That is a
Let's see.
kingly wallet sized.
I've got a Helm of Comprehend Languages for 500.
I can-
What's that?
Guys,
Sound
I can
interesting to
I can
any
read
of you?
I can read any language if it's written down.
I've got a Cat for Water Breathing for 500.
It's a good warlock thing to have. Probably my
I-
favorite.
I can breathe underwater.
Okay. I've got a Ring of Water Walking for 750.
I can't walk on water. That's
See?
ah.
Do you have any items that creates magical darkness?
Let's see. We've got Boots of Elven Kind for 2,000. That's not much
Close.
asked for.
Do
Let's see.
do you by chance have a belt
I'm an elf.
or a belt of giant strength?
A belt of giant strength. Let me check. That would be under wearables. Let me check. A belt of what kind of giant strength?
Probably a hill. They're probably the cheapest, right?
Belt of hill giant strength.
I like to
Let's see.
imagine he's got like a little rune keyboard made out of like stone.
All right, I've got, according to my tablet, I've got 2 hill giants. I've got 1 fire giant, and I've got 1 stone giant.
How much in those tiers?
Yes.
Oh, right. The hill giant is 4. The frost of stone giant is 9, and the fire giant is 20.
Hmm.
But we can always, I'm open for trade if we've got anything of magical value.
How much
We-
would you take for this, or how much would you give me in store credit for this cloak of displacement?
Displacer beast code,
Yeah.
or a cloak of displacement for the layperson. But I'm smart, so
good.
let's see how much will I give you for that. Shit.
What?
It's such a good item. Don't
Uh,
trade it now. It's so good.
I need
Give
you
it to
to
Thor.
roll one. I need you to roll 1d6.
1d6. 5.
Okay, well, Jesus Christ. So I could give you like 5,000 for that.
Interesting. I would like the belt of hill giant strength.
Okay, and you want the 1,000 gold, like
I'm
coins?
well. Let's wait and see if I can think of something else I might want for that price range.
Okay.
If not, I'll
Well,
take
hey,
the 1,000
listen.
gold.
You could do. If you just added, 4,000 more, you could get the bigger one.
But
What?
I don't have that, and I don't want to take the whole cruise money. It'll be fine with the hill. Let me
So I
think.
take it you don't have 15 extra to get the bigger one.
Wait, it's only 7,500.
No, 15,000. So
Oh,
it's
no.
20.
Definitely don't
Okay.
have that.
How much was that great flame tongue, great axe again?
What words just fell out of your mouth?
Look, it's been a day. I've been.
How much
deafened
was the
for-
fire axe?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
fire axe.
Let me get back up to that. That I understood. The other one's speaking nonsense. Flame tongue great axe. Let's see. It's around here, so it's 5,000.
Be something nice for you, Thormore.
Whoa.
I'll give you the family discount. So I'll make it
Would
4.
you
4,000.
I can count to that.
would you willing to be
1.
Jesus Christ. Would you be willing to trade some dragon scales that I have?
It depends on the type of dragon scales and the fact
they
that
are-
if my computer can open one more fucking tab.
Oh yeah, these tablets,
Alright, I got it.
They are adult black dragon scales, and I have about 2.5 pounds.
2.5 pounds. Where did you come across that?
Killed
Same
it.
place. Same place we got the black dragon's heart.
Agreed.
I killed it.
Awesome.
We've
I
been
still-
busy.
I still have the other heart as well.
Yeah. Can we get anything for the hearts?
The hearts are pretty expensive. The hearts, I could give you. What was the age of the dragon?
Adult.
I don't.
Oh,
I could give you 1,000 gold for each heart.
Okay.
And the dragon scales, I could do about 250 a pound.
250 a pound.
As a DM, I realize I can let you harvest too much shit.
Alright, we're looking at 5, 2.
The cloak of displacement, I honestly didn't think you'd ever sell that, so that's on me too.
Well,
I would have never sold that. That's such a good item. So with the 2 hearts and all of my scales, that's 1,625.
Plus the 4,500 in credit we have.
wait, is it 1,000 per heart or 1,000 per the 2 of them?
Oh, there's 2, so it'd be 2,000.
Ah,
There's 1,000
2,000.
in organ.
2,625.
So that put us roughly around 7,000 gold in total if we bought something.
Well, if it's 7,000 in total, but there's more than one of you.
Yeah.
7250.
Does
You
anybody...
get about 1,000 gold.
Well, you can have my scales for sure. I'm tired of
Okay.
carrying those around, and I'm not going to have another necklace made ever. That's gone. So I'll trade you those.
Okay.
No. Ching. There you go.
Okay, you're writing all this down.
Yep.
So how much would it cost to just enchant an item? A weapon per se.
Depends on the difficulty of the enchantment. It depends on if it's already enchanted and I got a de-enchant.
It's not
long.
enchanted. I hand him my scythe. Just wanted to do a little bit more damage, so.
So you want to like, let's see. You want to like just a regular, just plus make it extra sharp.
Essentially, or if you can do something neat to it, I wouldn't mind it.
Okay. Let's see. Oh.
Shopping.
Okay.
So it's take +1, make it extra sharp. That would take me quite a bit of time. Let's see. I also need some stuff. If you need it sharper, I'm going to need some obsidian stones with a little bit of blood.
Blood's easy. The stones, I'm sure we can find.
I'm sure.
But how long will the process take?
About 96 hours.
And how much will it cost? We're making Austin look through every book today.
Yeah, I know. That's cool. I've got to pull up. It's all good.
DM's Guide, Monster
Ready.
Manual, 2014,
Awesome.
Monster Manual 2014.
Also, can you change it from a left-handed scythe to a right-handed scythe?
Yeah, but
you
I
just
might
gotta-
break it out of spite.
Don't you just gotta like move the little the handle on the end?
You just pop it
Around.
out.
No,
Yeah.
with
Like
the
the
scythe,
little
you just have
wedge
to
for it.
fucking hold it differently.
Yeah, just turn it around.
It would cost you about
Depends if you have the
700
side handle or not.
700. Well,
plus the obsidian with the blood.
Well, I'm down for that. I can try and look around the local area, see if I can find some, but I could always pay the little extra for you to order some. Would that be okay?
I mean, I guess.
Just in case if I can't find any.
Be about, let's see, how much obsidian do I need? I need roll another fucking dice. I don't know why I'm complaining. It's D&D. You might as well roll dice.
God damn it, this dice
I need
is
about-
making me roll.
About 200 gold worth of obsidian.
Golly.
My notes don't tell me how much blood I need, so I imagine, decent amount. Nothing that'll kill you, but it may make you woozy.
You'd be surprised how used to that you get. He just shows all the scars on his hands.
So call it an even. What is that? 7 plus 2. No,
900.
So 900 gold.
I think I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna take me a while.
That's fine. I don't think we have any real place to be for a few days.
It's gonna take me 4 days.
Is that going to put any of us on a time crunch?
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm looking at them, sir.
Oh,
I don't believe so, no. We could potentially do some local things to gain a bit more coin, and then once Alvis has done his stuff, we could head on to the next part of our journey.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. All
Oh,
right.
Also, shopkeep, do you happen to have on hand a headband of intellect?
oh, thank God. Let me see. Gotta check my stocks again. It's so much. Headband.
Just so you know, I'm not sharing the money from my dragon scale, so I'm taking that out of how much total we have.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'll just use the 1,000 from my dragon heart, so
Yeah.
I'll get 100 back.
Oh, fuck
yeah,
it,
I
I'm
do,
keeping my
but it's
dragon heart.
pricey.
Fuck it,
How
I'm
much?
keeping my
Fine.
dragon heart.
It's well, it is 8, but I'll give it to you for 7 with the family discount.
We're back to
Still a bit
4,500
too
then.
much.
I've got a staff of thunder and lightning too. That's pretty fun.
Ooh, that's kind of neat. How much is that?
9.
Hmm. Do you have any glamour weave?
I've got a cape of billowing.
I have one of those, unfortunately.
Oh,
Mm,
I've got.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've also got. Hold on. I've got some interesting things. I've got.
You have the bargain bin we can sort through.
I've got
Yeah.
Mask of the Forgotten, but it might be cursed.
Mask of the Forgotten. I don't even know what
Oh, we
that
should-
is.
Yeah,
What
you
does
put,
that do?
you put the mask on, and you instantly hide from whoever you hide from.
So what I'm hearing is going to be really discounted because it's cursed.
Yeah, well, however, when you take it off, nobody knows you.
I mean, that sounds too bad to me. You can hide from anyone you want to.
Yeah, but as soon as you take it off, nobody. So it's like you never easy.
I mean, that's fine. Besides this party, who really knows I exist? And also, I'm wanted for alleged murder. So, I mean, if people forget about that, that won't be.
Well, I mean, it's 800 gold if you.
Mm. Anything else? Before I can't just buy the first thing you say to
yeah,
me.
I
as
mean,
much
I've
as I
got.
want
Let's
to.
see. Let's see. Hold on. I've got. Let's see. I've got a couple. Got. Let's see. Thought I had a couple. Oh, I've got some eggs.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just I've got 3. I've got a fey egg, and it just looks like a crystal egg. It goes. I've got a frost egg, and I've got a shadow egg.
How much are they?
Those are 10.5.
10, 5 each.
So 1,000.
Whew. Bleeding me dry here. But I have enough.
Well, I mean, it could potentially hatch into some kind of cool thing,
No, let me do
or
some.
you could kill it. So you know,
6.
who knows?
Doing some math on my total earnings so far.
I've got 2 more items I might be looking for.
Okay.
What about the rest
I
of you?
just
Y'all are
want
being
that sword.
quiet.
I want that flame axe. That's all I need. You guys go shopping.
Oh,
What
I'm
kind of
shocked.
scrolls do you happen to have? Because you mentioned you had some spell scrolls.
Oh, I've got simple scrolls, so it's just the levels. And I've got 1 through 9. I don't have very many. I think I only
You only have one of what?
got a spell scroll level 9.
Oh, understood.
Only.
Those yet. Hmm.
I've got a scroll of protection.
I will take that. How much is it?
2.
Then I will take it.
Okay. I've got. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
I got a necklace of fireballs, but it's only got 1 bead on it.
What happened to the other ones?
I don't know. I've got sovereign glue.
Ooh,
That's fun.
I love Sovereign Glue.
How much are your level 4 and level 3 spell scrolls?
Oh, it's 100 per level.
Also, how much for the
I
glue?
understand.
The glue's why? Do you know what it is?
I do.
What does it do then? You tell me what it does.
I used it once to stick 2 recruits together who believed that I was a weak man. So I stuck them together and I beat them into a pulp.
Well,
Then we took them out of their armor after.
It's 10,000 gold for you then, because that story. I just wanted you to tell me how it works. I feel that you're a little cunt, so I'm not going to sell this to you.
I'll get it elsewhere. I love Sovereign Glue. I get it.
Yeah, it can only be undone by a wish spell.
I would like
It's
the
ridiculous.
shadow egg, please.
You got a shadow egg.
Yes. I'm only gonna use 642 of the store credit, and then I'll pay the rest in gold.
Okay. There you
Okay.
go.
Thank you.
Pretty gentle.
Very gentle. I'm
So, with that egg, you have the daily care of the egg every few days.
Mhm.
You describe. I need you to tell me how you keep the egg, how you tend to it. You will also be making on each day or every 2 days. I'll need you to make a DC based on the complexity the egg needs. That's a simple task. It's like a 12, and it can go all the way up to even an 18. And then eventually there'll be a timer, and it takes 14 days to hatch. And then when it hatches, you roll a D100 to find out what's in it.
Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm a mother.
Which unfortunately, it could be anything
Congratulations.
from like it could literally be you could have a like baby dragon on your hands, or you could
Mhm.
have like
That's fine.
so.
I love
it's a,
my-
it's a
I-
chance.
A mother loves her baby no matter what it is.
I mean, that's
Get
fair.
egg away from Torvald.
I'm just warning you now
Okay.
before the complete transaction is you could get
Does
something
this-
really, really cool, or you could get something that's shit.
Do I need this to keep the shadowy egg warm, cool? Like, what kind of care does
Well,
this
it's a
have?
shadowy egg, so I think you
Darkness.
should use your imagination.
Hmm.
I would keep it, dark. I don't
Mm.
imagine it would be, happy in sunlight, shadow.
Well, thank goodness we all have dark vision now. 'Cause I'm not turning on a single candle near me. Not lighting a single flame.
You could just put it in a dark box.
Let's see what else. How much? Listen, how much do you? How much gold do you guys have? And I could just start randomly off things that you could buy.
Well,
I know, Mr. Turtle, you
800.
have a lot.
Well, I'm looking for an amulet of health or a cloak of protection.
Okay,
Interested in that
amulet,
type of cloak as well.
amulet of health, or cloak of protection. Let's see.
Possibly both, but I doubt it.
I bet. Hold on. I bet I do, sir. Bet I do. All these crates. You got me so much stuff. I got a ring of protection.
Ugh, they're more expensive.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
Fucking creature.
Hey, don't cuss at me. I know you're doing inventory back there, but I don't need that. That's just rude. Right, cloak of protection is. Let's see. I could. Yeah, I mean, I could give sort of like full.
400.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll do that with my portion of the cut from you guys. And
400.
what about the amulet of health?
For the cloak?
I only have one though.
Damn.
Amulet of health. Oh, that's a wee bit pricey. The amulet of health with your discount, I could give it to you for 9.
Oh, pass.
Well,
It's 11,000 gold.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Yeah,
we need
it's
some
expensive.
Side quest, guys.
That only gives you what, 19 con?
Yes.
So with the 1,000 I have remaining and my 262 from the store credit for the job, I have 1,262 left. And then 1,000 more for the heart if we need it.
Well, I've also got, let's see. I've got some cool shit in here. I've got, braces of defense. I've got those are nice. Got, let's see. Dust of Tracelessness. That's pretty handy. Let's see. I've got a potion of visibility.
How much
I've
for the
got-
bracers of defense?
They're 1250.
I'm gonna use the 1,000 for that and my last 200 of the stuff we got. I'm gonna buy the bracers of defense and then I'm out.
Okay.
Ooh.
You took those.
We're at
Lord.
3258 in store credit.
I am
I
a
wanted
beefy boy.
those. I
Or
wanted
am a
those.
very defended feller.
Good.
I bought the scroll out of my own coin.
Okay. Well, who else wants? This is basically what this episode is going to be. I figured because you guys got such a big deal. There you go.
Chunk of coin.
All right. So
Never
let's go.
mind. I can't have the bracers. I can't use my shield.
How much?
I'll take
You
them.
can buy them for me.
How
I
much
would
for
be
the
very
bracer?
happy.
Yeah, I'll buy them for Thormore with my
Yay!
200.
Okay.
Done.
Right.
Bracers of defense. Mark it down, Brad.
I will.
Write that down. Write that down.
Estron's gonna point at both the swords. Anything you can do to make these hit harder. I have 800 gold on my person.
I can make one of them hit harder.
One's better than none.
Let's see. Hold on. I can make one of them hit harder, or yeah, I can make one of them hit harder. It'd be 700.
Willing to make them both just magical for 800?
That would be what I would have to do to make them hit harder.
I'll do one then.
Okay. 4 days.
Same as okay. I'll give him one of my long swords. And the 800, which is store credit plus what I have on my person.
Who's
Well.
next?
How much are those bracers of defense?
Well, they're sold.
And the next
Yeah.
one, tuning.
Do you have anything that can boost my constitution?
Yeah, I've got an amulet of health.
How much would that be?
9,000.
We'll put a pin in that.
Esteron,
Yes.
would I have enough to get that cool great sword or great axe that sets on fire?
No, no, I'm sorry, Thormore. We do not have enough just yet. Unless we took it from the party fund, but even then I don't think we have enough.
How much is it?
It's quite a
I'm
few
already
thousand.
scrolling to it. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
he said 4. I don't know how much more, but he said 4. I can count to that number.
I think he said 4,500, so just a bit more than you're thinking.
Um,
Nice. Solid 6.
I'd be willing to put my dragon heart towards that if it helps.
Well, we're at
Where are you?
2,858 in the store credit fund.
Yeah, the flame tongue is 5,000.
Oh.
Never
But I
mind.
could give it to you for full.
Oh,
Okay.
if we don't have enough, everyone, it's okay.
Howard, my notes are just mad.
How much more do you need?
I don't know how much I have. That's why
Estron, how much more would he need?
A significant chunk.
Let's see. 4,000.
I'll be right back.
If we use all the store credit, 8. He would need 1,142.
Yeah, I ain't got that much.
Okay. We that could be another time. I'm okay with what I have.
Thormore,
Me.
I can't give you the 1,142, but I could do the 142 if Nodwick would put the dragon heart towards that. But I need something. I would need you to help me take care of this egg. As if
pet.
your life depended on it. No, not
pet.
yours. My pet.
My
Like he's
pet?
my child.
All pets.
Brandon,
No.
Brandon, the DCs are intelligence checks.
I'm not even good at that. Fuck. If you could get Sid to help me with this child. Just kidding.
Yeah, that will go over like a fart in church, I'm sure.
Just don't let me die. You know what? Just take 142.
That's so generous.
I will accrue interest though. Meaning you'll have to pay me back more. It's 5% a week.
5% a week.
don't-
Most of
I
those
don't-
chicken to cash places.
5% every 7 days, Stormware. But here you go.
4%.
Thormore,
Okay,
don't,
fine.
Don't do it.
Deal. I
Don't
hold up
do
my
it.
hand. Deal.
Don't do it.
4%.
I have to have some in the party fund that I have set aside. Estron holds my gold. There's no way I don't. Here you go, Rin. Thank you, though.
Deal.
I'm kind of upset that I'm kind of upset that you're eating and drinking without me, though. You didn't offer us any. It's very rude. Take the gold back. Esteron, do I have the number of gold that I just gave back to Ren?
How much was it?
142.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Nodwick, could I use the dragon heart? Is that going to be enough?
Renazia is charging him 5% interest per week.
Until I get the gold back.
I gave it
So
back.
you're changing your profession to a thief, I see. Very
It's
bold.
not thievery. Many
I'm just loan shark.
businesses. Exactly. Many. I think they're called insurance brokers. A lot of them will charge these rates. And it's all legal.
I have that much, so I don't need it. It's okay, Ren.
No, that's fine. I'll keep my money. That's not an issue.
All right.
I mean,
yeah,
you did offer.
Yeah, I'll give the egg if it's helping him get that flame tongue or whatever he got.
So mark off your dragon heart, and then
Yep.
you'll get the
good.
flame tongue great axe.
God, how does it work? I need to turn it on.
Well, you gotta figure out a word you want to use.
Say it again.
You gotta figure out a word you're going to use, and then you gotta sit with it for about at least an hour, and then it'll work.
All right, I'll see you all back at the tavern. I'm just going to continuously hold it, staring at it, walk out of the building.
Just add a flame tongue greatsword to your inventory.
Thank you.
Instead of d6s, you roll d12s. So instead of 2d6, you just roll 1d12.
So much nicer. Oh, there you are.
That's what I had to do to Raven on last campaign.
Oh, no.
Is there anything else we need?
That's all the funds I have.
Yeah, who's next? I'm making all kind of money today.
Well, a
I'm
lot of it-
done. Thank you very much.
Pie people.
I mean, is there anything else we can do for your store credit?
I think
If
we're
that
out of
dealt
money.
just the crates.
We're out of store credit with that last purchase. So the rest is just our money.
I mean, any more side quests, shopkeep?
No.
All right. We'll have to
Well, we're
find
gonna be here for
coin
4
elsewhere.
days.
Mhm.
So
Well,
There must be a bounty board we can check out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
most of it had to do with Sunless Forest.
There's probably still some things in there. Just because we made it brighter does not mean it's any less dangerous.
I
If
tell you
we-
what, you could do research on these things that I'm not sure if they're real or not, but they're called celestial echoes.
We've heard of
As
these.
what you have.
Mhm.
yeah,
Well, you know what they are.
very powerful magical items. Yeah.
started by
Raid.
Game King.
Created by the gods themselves. Isn't that cool?
Full.
I mean, that's all right.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the coolest part is, rumor has it that there's one per plane of existence. How cool is that?
Be worth at least looking into.
Although
How
I
much
guess
is it?
if you get in there, you can't plane shift out.
Well, there might be a spell for that.
That's true. It's probably, if anything, it's probably got a scroll. I can.
That and we got Alistair who has teleported us great distances. I'm sure he knows.
Yeah,
of-
but teleporting and plane shifting
Oh, I'm just saying, he
vastly
may know.
different.
He may know something like that. He may have something of that caliber in his arsenal if he can teleport us across the continent.
That's not even remotely true.
Mm.
Well, we were on the top
Right.
northern coast.
No, I'm
and now
not
we're at
saying
the
you didn't
southern.
teleport across the country. I'm just saying somebody that knows how to teleport across the country, assuming that they've got an arsenal in their spell list that allows you to shift into different planes of existence. That's not. Ooh,
I don't know.
I got that word from my calendar.
If he can have many doors to one location, seems kind of
Right.
plane shifty to me.
No,
That's like a bag of
this-
holding, but
Sure.
big and doors.
Yeah, but these planes operate in whole different spheres of influence.
So how long are we gonna let them argue like this, or are we just gonna grab her in by the scruff of her neck, drag her out?
If you touch me, I'm sicking Bartholomew on you.
I think that's rude, Mr. Bowman.
Yeah, we are
a
having
pleasant conversation.
it's a civilized conversation where, we have differing opinions, but we're not angry. We're just
Maybe I don't want to fix your side anymore.
I'm sorry.
Damn right, you're sorry.
Oh.
Apologize to the lady. Do it.
I'm sorry, Ren.
I forgive you.
You guys are
now.
lovely. The turtle doesn't talk much, but he's pleasant to look at. Hello, Mr. Turtle.
Hi. How's
I
it going?
don't speak.
I
Oh, no.
I spoke.
I'm just old.
I spoke a lot.
Alrighty. Well, actually, how many
guys
potions?
leaving.
Well, how
Um,
many potions you got in stock?
I'm gonna head outside with Thor.
Not a lot. You guys bought most of
Tavern.
them.
Do you have any?
We're in the process of making some.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll come back later then.
Okay.
You have a lovely day, good sir.
You leaving.
Yeah, I gotta go.
No,
feed my
you're going
dog.
to make me have to talk to my wife.
You.
Just go stay and hang out. Leave me all alone. She's deep in work back there. I'm not going to be able to talk to her. Go back there, but hey, you need some help. And she's going to be like, stop crowding me, and I'm going to have to leave.
I mean, you could try extracurricular activities such as going for walks or painting or gardening.
I mean, you could come have a drink with us.
honey. And then I hear, I don't care, just go. I've got a lot of work to do. Yeah,
oh
she
yeah, I got
seems-
more work.
She seems like she's okay with it. So, you guys, you drink on a nut cat and be fine with me.
Well,
All
we're
right.
gonna check the bounty board as well on the way. Actually, could you tell us where it is or show us?
Yeah, it's like right next to the tavern.
Perfect.
How did we
Convenient.
miss that?
I don't know.
None of us rolled to look for it or even bothered asking.
It's like in
I think last session you guys just kind of walked into the bar.
it's like in Baldur's Gate where you all fail perception checks. You're like, okay,
I guess I'm just not going to know what that is.
damn.
Estron
My whole
doesn't need
party
a roll
sucks.
to find a bar. The bar finds it.
The bar finds it.
As we're walking out, Nodwick's just gonna look at Estron and go, "I got you this," and hand him the belt of giant strength.
Oh,
What?
I got you this.
What is it?
It's a belt of hill giant strength that'll make you really strong.
No way.
I
Yeah,
think you have to attune that too.
yeah, it's
Estron's gonna
attunement,
look
but
at
your
you.
strength goes to 21.
Holy fuck.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God,
Pretty
he's
good.
so much stronger.
Horrifying.
Estron's gonna stop for a moment when he takes the item, and you're gonna see a look on his face you've never seen, where you like broke him. He can't tell if he's sad or really happy, and he's gonna say, "Other than my armor and weapons, I have never been gifted anything."
Really?
And he's just like lost looking at this item, like just the profound impact you've had on him. You've never seen this reaction from him before.
Well, what it looks like
Man.
is I got a burp, but it won't work.
It won't work.
Well, that hurts.
Because holy
Uh,
moly, that makes the dude so much stronger.
Oh shit!
Well, consider that a gift from me to you. I want you to last a long time, so I figured
Okay,
anything to help.
That's what she said.
You'll
okay.
Try
What
to-
it looks like
second one.
is it is a brown leather belt with like one of those big rodeo silver buckles in the middle.
Yeah.
It's just got a hill giant's face right in the center.
How big
That's
is the
cool.
buckle? Because I feel like if you're going to compare it to that, it's got to be big. All right, good. I just
Yeehaw.
want to make sure.
It's like a WWE championship belt, but with a giant.
It's not that big.
There
It's
you
not
go.
that big. It's
No,
somewhere in
I'm not.
between. It's somewhere in between a first place buckle and a
There you
championship.
go. I was wondering if it was something
Nice.
like that.
Yeah, they're 80-pound buckles they give out. Oh my god,
I don't
they're,
even know if I have mine anymore.
Oh,
I have
sweet.
one.
they're fucking
Or-
huge.
I got 3.
Holy crap! Estron's gonna hit so much harder now. With his melee.
Yo, this shit hitting.
He's in. Oh, that is so sick. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, he's got like +8 to melee now.
What was
Damn.
those little something me and Steve were talking about last week.
Jeez,
Yep.
Being
that really
nice.
rounds him out. 'Cause I
It was
like-
just
I
in
was
the
thinking about
cases.
it. I was like, oh, I need to get some items to up some abilities, and I can keep my feats.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
talked with Austin like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, hey, I'm thinking of trading the displacement belt for a belt of or the cloak of displacement for a belt of giant strength because Esteron desperately needs his stats increased.
unfortunately I never play spellcaster, so I have no idea what would be good on them.
Depends
So
on
the
your
only thing-
spellcaster. It all depends
Yeah,
on your
it really
spell.
does depend on your spellcaster.
See, that's why I hate it. Marshals, I just need a sword that hits better.
Yeah, yeah.
I just wanted to get one of my swords magical, like just in case we have something
Yeah.
that's like resistant to non-magical weapons.
I do know,
Okay.
like, I can wear light armor, so I was trying to see about upgrading
All
that.
right,
but
now we can
it's
continue
thank
on to the bounty board.
you. Yeah, quest.
Estron's still just like spaced out, just like, oh my god.
So,
Oh yeah.
as you get to the bounty board, there's not a lot. I mean, there's some pest control stuff. There's, like, it's basically all pest control stuff. There's some things where you can, like, help people load their wagons. The stuff on the bounty board, you're probably only going to earn, like, what these people have. It's not exactly a huge, bustling city. Really, the only problem they had was the Sunless Forest. You kind of wiped it out.
Dibs pest control. Me and Bart here can actually Bart would like to get a little snack, so if they're rats or some good nutrients.
They are rats. There's one for rats, and there's 2 for big constrictor snakes.
It
Rats
may
and
not be
snakes.
on the board, but we could always speak with the local authorities and see if there's a local thieves or, criminal guild we could take it out.
That is true.
Could just
That
take
is
what
true.
they have and take the reward, if any. If not, there's usually plenty in their keeps. We can sell their items.
Hmm.
Donate the clothing.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could do that.
You
Is
guys
there anything
are-
on the board that has like high payout at all, or is it just kind of all simple
No,
stuff?
it's the most you're seeing in the payout's going to be like 60.
Why don't
Hmm.
yeah Mr. Thormore's dad, I mean, you're a witness that we were the ones that cleared out the Sunless Forest. Let's get all those quests and just complete them now. One after the other.
Well, I mean, a lot of these you have to go have proof.
You're our proof. We returned all your crates and
Right. But
I got this scarf right out their tent. I don't know if would that be good enough?
well, I mean, it depends on what the quest is asking for. If it's asking for pieces of a beast or
Oh yeah, that we won't be able to
claws
do.
or something, you can't really don't have.
What if it's just we could look for the ones that say clear it, destroy it.
Well, a lot of them do, but they require you to have proof that you've done it.
None of us got anything from there that could be proof.
Wasn't one of you trying to take his instrument? Am I remembering that right?
Albus was.
Yes, and then it died along with him. because it was
disintegrated.
That's right. He freaking Thanos nipped away.
A lot of
You
those
got the
ones
Spider-Man
turned-
treatment.
A lot of those got
I don't wanna
the
go, I don't
Man
wanna
of
go.
Spiders treatment. So
Yeah.
also we kind of disintegrated like 5 of them. Well, that's unfortunate. I was gonna think easy quest completions.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Might take some time off, train a little bit, get used to this.
Yes, I didn't plan on doing anything else for the evening. I have a spell scroll to
About-
add to my lovely little book, and unfortunately, that will take me some time.
About what time is it?
It is.
I heard something.
Like
Bang.
6:30
Oh,
in the evening.
Listen, I think we had a successful mission when we were all told that we were gonna die. I'm getting fucked up.
You almost did. One of you almost did. No, I think 2 of you almost did.
I got pretty hurt
I know.
as well.
I could feel like I was half drained of all my energies. It
I
was.
think Sid was one bad roll away from death.
Who was it?
I was one bad roll away from being dead, anyways. Let's be
Thor-
real here.
I
Yeah.
think I ended
what
off at
is it?
half health. I'm pretty
Like-
sure.
Yeah, it was. Esron went down, and then Sid got exploded. Pretty
How
viciously.
bad off was not
Die,
in
though.
that fight?
I think you were
Hardly at
pretty
all.
Good.
You were
yeah.
very barely touched, and
I think-
even the spell slots I used were absolutely not a lot.
They moved you around pretty good. The
Yeah.
problem is that the Orchid Grinder had access to chain lightning. So
Yeah, that's.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
think
so that was why we were trying to there was a lot of ping ponging.
I think
I
the
need,
only
like-
time you got hit was on the second cast of chain lightning. It did like 20 damage.
Yeah, it very nearly killed me, and then I went, done with that. We're gonna get rid of this
Oh, yeah,
guy
it did
immediately. I'm not
40 unless you pass your deck save, then 20.
yeah, I can't believe I passed that deck save. I'm so grateful.
well, as you guys are talking and walking into the tavern,
Absolutely.
it's usually empty. It's still pretty empty. There's like 3 or 4 scholarly type people in the corner,
Nerds.
Hmm.
and then yeah, essentially
What are they
They're
drinking?
like-
tea?
tables
Ugh.
full of like papers and books and
Sid, do you know these people?
No. Why
Mm.
would I know any of them?
I don't know. You're really into books, and they got like every book ever written right there. I mean, I'm just saying.
I've never been
All
this far
people that
down
read know
south
each other.
before.
I'm just saying. You
Actually,
might know
I
them.
wanna. I'm just gonna fuck it. Can I make a perception check if I maybe know them?
Sure. I just like how Red's under the impression that everybody that reads knows each other.
No,
I did pick up on
a
that.
certain
I did pick
type.
up on that. Oh, actually,
There's a
I
certain
also
type.
should do my portent. There's my 2 20s. Those could have been much better, but we'll keep them.
Low rolls are good. for
They
the
can
other-
be for the other pride, for sure.
Yeah. Give them the bad rolls for noticing us.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, I should have taken that curse mask. What if I turned into Dio? That'd be so
Steve Gillian
No, I-
is feeding
that
me
was a
pictures of
terrible
that ball.
roll.
What?
Gillian is feeding you pictures of that ball.
Perfect. Nodwick is just drinking away.
I got a
I would be
14.
right next to you.
A 14,
believe
yeah, they
I
have
need
books
to help
and
you
they
with
have
some of
cloaks, and you don't know.
Where is
Not all
Thormor?
people that read know each other.
Thormor,
That's what I thought. Yeah.
drink with
Thormor
us.
Yes,
Thormor
come,
is-
Thormor.
Probably up in the room with Torvald.
Oh, okay.
Having a quick conversation.
Thormor, when you're done killing the man, please come drink with us. You hear that through the loose floorboards.
You can have it in the ring. But Thormor has an earring.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does. Yeah, I'm gonna ring him then. Like, Thormor, when you're done hurting him, come drink.
I'm not hurting, but we'll be down in a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Over.
Over
Do
now.
any food?
Roger.
Okay, so real quick, let's go. Steve, you are drinking at the bar with Gillian
And Esteron.
and Esteron.
Where there's
Sit.
there's a restaurant.
What are you doing?
Well, since the other two have very aggressively decided they're going to get too drunk to be usable today, I will put a pin in that first idea for the next day, and probably just go upstairs because Sid's got a spell scroll that he can add to his spell book. So he's going to try to find a quiet area to do that.
Okay.
It's going to take him like 4 hours.
Red.
I think
What are you doing?
I think I'm playing with Bartholomew. I'll order him like a big steak, and I'm playing tug of war with him,
People
And-
are concerned.
running around. I ordered 2 steaks, one for each head.
Yeah, that's why people are concerned.
And also I'm
Gillian
like,
hands it to you like this.
yep. I'm also playing fetch, stopping him from chewing
So you're
on
just
the table legs. I'm
chilling
playing
with
with Bart. My new
Make sure he
new
doesn't
pal.
eat the egg.
Yeah. I'm also. That is a good point. I was looking at prestidigitation. No, thaumaturgy, because I will dim the candles. I dim them down
Okay.
just a little bit, so like some
Okay.
moody lighting for my egg.
Okay. Like it. Let's just make that a DC 12. Let's go the
DC
lowest
12.
amount of DC.
Is it straight intelligence?
You could do. Let's see. You could do intelligence. You could do nature, or you could do survival. Those I'll let you do one of the three.
And they are all +1. Let's get it. Nature. Oh, that's a 5. All right, real dice. Where are you at?
You got your fate dice?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, okay.
I spent it on the fight trying to avoid the chain lightning.
Should have definitely
Yes.
let Thormor help. I +4 to survival.
One failure.
Ooh.
Mark that down.
Oh yeah.
Esteron, you were eating, you were drinking until your heart's content with
Yes.
Nodwick, Thormor's dad, and Jillian. And then you two are up in a room by your lonesome.
Mm-hmm. Thorvald's just going to be sitting on the bed and just kind of look surprised when Thormor comes in.
We need to talk.
He's breaking up with you.
He already said I wasn't his pet. What worse can he do?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's him.
Oh, that bullshit line.
Is this
so uncomfortable.
because I stabbed one of your friends? It's because I stabbed one of your friends, isn't it?
Well, what do you think? Yes, of course. We've had awkward energy, and I don't like it. I want to have everyone's back. I want to have everyone trust me. And so I went into Elvis's stash, and I'm going to put down a bottle of rum. We're going to do something.
What are we going to do?
We're each going to take a shot, and then we're going to get all the frustration and anger, anything that you've been puddling up, not even towards me, and we're going to beat the shit out of each other.
Can I do that without drinking?
I'm going to be drinking.
Thanks.
I'm going to grab the bottle, take off the cork, take a swig, and... Oh, that's the wrong dice. Does a 19 hit you?
19 does hit me.
I'm going to punch you square in the face. That is for attacking Elvis and then lying to me. Alright, give me. I'm going to put my hands behind my back.
Why do I need to hit you?
Well, you are angry. There are things that are making you angry.
You're not the one I'm angry at.
I know, but I'm your friend, and we're going to get through it. This is how I take out anger, this is how you're going to take out anger, and this is how I'm going to forgive you. If you don't punch me, I will not forgive you.
Right. Whatever you say. I'm just gonna deck him back. Damn. I got a 10. I rolled a 3.
You
You're
missed.
having second thoughts, so you hesitate the last second, and then you slip past his chin.
Yeah.
Oh. Sucks to be you. And I'm going to punch you again. That is a 15.
Does not hit.
Oh.
I'm gonna catch his fist this time. Hey, I still got a turn to hit you.
Oh, that's true. Now hit me.
There we go. Dirty 20.
Yep.
I just punch you right back in the jaw. You know, it's really all unfair. You fucking know that, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm unable to do certain things because of things that weren't done from me. I am cursed by something that I didn't ask for. That is a fucking natural 20. I'm sorry.
You break off one of my
Please don't
tusks.
kill each other.
Torvald's actually gonna get more pissed that he just lost a tusk. He's gonna swing back.
Hey, Nodwick, what are you supposed to doing up there?
Shut up, we're going through therapy.
I suppose they're I hope Thormore's not killing him.
You just hear a meaty smack as I roll a 24.
There's a lot of thumping going on.
Esteron, can you go up there and make sure they're not breaking my room?
But,
Will, just because you've been serving me so well, he'll get up, he'll go to take one step, he'll kind of like do that hover misstep where he thinks the floor is here and it's like 1 inch below that,
Ooh, I
steady
hate that.
himself, and say, yes. And he's gonna go up the stairs slowly, handrail, each step, and he'll, for some reason he's gonna go to open the door, and he decides to knock anyway, just in case, and he's like, never know what they're doing in there.
Does a 23 hit you?
23 does hit me.
And now
Bless.
you know what they're doing in there.
My hand's gonna like just completely cover your face. I'm gonna do 1 swing, 2 swing, and then just bitch slap you across the face. That is for not telling us what's going on. We have fought dragons. You're gonna tell us from now on when shit's happening.
17.
I'm
I
gonna-
go into the racers.
I'm
I'll
gonna
try to
use the
open the door.
momentum from where he slapped me, where I spin around and just sucker punch him in the gut. And, you know, I would if I didn't think he was watching me the whole fucking time. If he wouldn't have killed my son. It's not that I didn't trust any of you. It's I didn't trust him not watching me. I didn't want to hurt anyone.
24.
I'm imagining this is where Esteron probably walks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open the door.
Well, as you go to open the door, you go to knock, and you just hear, like, straight skin to face contact.
I'm gonna see them fighting, and I already know this because I know Thormor. I'm like, oh, you guys are making up. Lovely.
Busy.
As long as you're punching each other and not destroying the room, we just spent way too much gold, and I do not have the deep pockets that I once did. Do not ask me to pay for anything that you break.
Okay.
Wait, I've got a question. He's gonna spit out a mouthful of blood real quick. Esteron, you and Alvis stuck up for me after that whole thing. I get Alvis. He's trying to get in with his god. Why the hell did you? I've been wondering that for a while.
I think everybody has been, but it's like I said back on that day. My enemy of my enemy is my friend. This flower organization poses a threat to us and everything I have so far cared about. If they were that strong, for you to try to kill people you cared about, which in my opinion were all you have, I think I'd like to keep you around. Especially if you're strong enough to hurt Alvis that badly.
He's gonna kind of look taken aback about the all I have left part. You're not wrong, and I appreciate it. If I drank, I'd drink with you, but we're going through something right now, and I'm gonna turn around and hit Thormor.
Before you swing, I will say this much. Before I met Thormor, my blade would have been on the other side of your neck to the other side before you could have said what? Because I've changed.
What?
But I still love to drink. Have fun. I've got things to put down my gullet, and he'll slam the door behind him.
Oh, no. Does a 24 hit you, Estron?
What? Yeah!
You open the door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack, right before I get smacked by Torval, I'm gonna smack you across the face. That's drinking too much.
And, well, you move just suddenly enough that my fist just goes by where your head would have been if you hadn't moved.
When I get hit, I'm using Fade Away to go invisible, and I'm just like, fuck you, Thom. I'm gonna invisibly walk downstairs while they keep fighting.
For the last punch, 11 I'm assuming doesn't hit. Hey,
No.
That's not nice. Oof. Oh, I fell over.
And last one is a 16?
Nope.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and hit you back and just completely miss. It's like, can we next time just do this without hitting each other, or is this gonna be a thing every time?
It'll be a thing every time. I have a lot of anger pent up.
You're telling me.
But then, wait, no, come here. And then I'm gonna grab him and pull him in for a giant hug. And if he tries to resist, I will grapple you. So I just pull you in for a big hug. It's fine.
He doesn't resist, and he's actually going to hug you back, surprisingly, and just say, "I'm really sorry. I know I fucked up."
No. I saw the chest. I'm sorry too.
How long are we gonna hug? This is getting.
I want to go drink more. If you're okay to go drinking, I want to go drinking. I heard Nodwick and Nestor are drinking with Gillian and my dad. And we're going to go drink everyone under the table, unless Ren drinks, and then we're all fucked.
You know what? I'll go and watch. At least someone should be able to babysit you guys.
Okay. Well, I want to go see Sid. I want to look at a scroll. I was told if I Ren, I could do magic. I want to do magic.
Can you even read a scroll?
I don't really know how to read.
Look, if you sit down with me and Sid, I think we can teach you. I taught my kids how to read. I can teach you.
All right.
I will say. Oh, go ahead. Keep going.
No. You go ahead.
I will say about the time Esteron gets back down and starts drinking again and reappears, Jillian is going to look at Nodwick and just look at the bottle he's holding in his hand and look back at Nodwick and go, maybe we should change to a different one. This is obviously. I mean, he just appeared out of fucking nowhere.
He's got magics like that. It's fine. Anyway, Mr. Fawnhorn.
See the half of his pale elf face just is red.
Yeah.
Your kid, Thormor. What was he like as a kid?
An asshole.
Tell me more.
No, I mean, that's pretty much it. He was a little sumbitch. Took after his grandfather, unfortunately, which means he had anger issues, which he also got from me, coincidentally. But I ended up spending a lot of time on the Holy Island. And, I'm not going to say I'm perfect. If I get, too drunk on the clear stuff, I'm really irritated. Man, both of y'all are such good listeners.
Well,
He's a great kid. He just got in a lot of trouble, smarted off a lot, got in a lot of fights. He's kind of a dick.
that's interesting. You know that I probably wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for your kid.
That also does not shock me. Not at all, actually. He, like I said, he was a bit of a dick, but if you were one of his people, he would move mountains in order to protect you, even if you fucked up first. Now, say you guys got into a bar fight, Thormund was like, I got your back, but you were the one that started the bar fight. After the end of it, he'd give you a stern talking to, but he'd still beat the guy up that was trying to swing on you.
Nodwick's gonna look at Estro and be like, yeah, we're very aware of that.
Your son just took a shot of shite liquor and slapped me for drinking. He's a hypocritical son of a bitch when he's drunk.
Yes. Yes,
But I
he
love
is.
him. He's a good man. He saved my life. And he's changed me for the better, but he will not stop me from drinking.
Well, unfortunately, also, he took after his mother. He's also on the short side of the life.
True.
Yeah, it was. He's very short compared to you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are short compared to me, though.
Yeah, most of us are right here.
Especially the little guy.
Do you know who the fancy pantses are in the corner over there?
They're scholars. Their ancestors used to work in that forgotten book place. And so, I mean, they've got really big words and lots of know-how. And they're kind of a pain to talk to if you're on the lower than average brain scale meter.
On that note, Nodwick's gonna get up and kind of stumble over to the three of them.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh,
while
go
you guys
for
were
it.
having the conversation.
Oh, no,
Estron would probably join
I
you
want
too.
to. I want to use the
Ren
guide
got there first then.
of. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just while you guys were talking, I want to use oh, I'm playing fetch with the dog. Oops, I accidentally threw it over by their table. Now I'm here, and I strike up a conversation.
Dear
Don't play it
God,
off.
madam, can you keep your drooling mongrel away from this table?
No, it's its own free spirit.
Yes, but there's lots of important documentation that reside on this here table. We don't need
Gotcha.
your drooly maw to fuck it up.
Are they legal documents? Zoning?
No, they're ancient history documents.
Ooh,
They're
what?
very old,
Anything
very
you can
important.
share?
and none of your business.
Bartholomew, sit! And then he'll sit. Do tell.
No,
Anything? Why not? I'm a curious soul, willing to expand my knowledge. You know, it's been hard traveling. I haven't found any good tomes of literature to study.
you're trying very hard to be intellectually on my.
Oh, I don't. Well, I'm not on your level. That's why I'm saying there hasn't been any good libraries.
Maybe
while
you can't
traveling.
understand what it will be.
How do you know? Ever
Because
hear
look
"Don't
at
judge a
you.
book by its cover"? Look
Yes,
at
that's
me.
why you read them and you find out maybe the covers are accurate.
I'll have you know, sir, I can read any written language.
Ooh, me too.
I know. You have a magic eye too?
No, I'm just smart.
Oh. You had to work for it?
Yes.
Oh,
Now
good.
go away, you peasant.
Peasant! I am rich. I have at least 5 gold. I am
Oh
loaded.
dear. Forgive me. Forgive me.
I am nobility, I'll have you know.
Oh, yes?
Mhm.
Yes, what family do you hail from? That's the one you were born into, in case you don't know what that word means.
I remember, just Brandon doesn't remember what name I picked. It's never came up before. What the fuck did I write that down? Oh, the Harbingers.
Those cretins that live to the north.
Oh, are they shit? I don't know. I've never met them.
Well, then go away.
Hey, do we hear in
Bartholomew,
sequence
and
as
then
we come down?
You guys
Tell
wouldn't be down yet.
I'm gonna mentally communicate to Bartholomew to start running around extra crazy, like
Listen,
I'm gonna.
out of spite.
I'm going to be a little bit nicer to you. So clearly.
I'm talk to the hand, girlfriend. I walk
Okay,
away.
Fine then. And he snaps his fingers, and Bartholomew needs to make a. What is that? A Constitution save?
Is this a blinding effect or blinding charm, deafen, frightened, stunned, or knocked unconscious effect?
Let me pull it up.
He has advantage on those. Because he has 2 heads, you see. Actually, wait. I had a long rest. Can I counterspell this? I'm sorry.
You can, but I don't think you recognize the spell that's happening because it's higher. Oh no, the spell cannot be dispelled by dispel magic.
But can it be counterspelled?
Spelling.
Oh.
No, there's no save. This just happened. Nope. Charisma saving throw, and I'm assuming you can. But what level do you cast counterspell at?
I only have 4th level, so I assume I need a roll.
Yes.
Oh, I know it's banishment. What's
You clearly don't watch Steve's TikToks, by the way, Brayden.
I don't. My TikToks are all anime related.
So this is just 10 with your spell. casting.
Yeah. So I rolled a 14. My modifier's +5, so I rolled a 19.
Okay,
don't
so
know.
yeah,
I don't
so it would work.
Don't touch my dog. He is my
No.
child.
Come up behind Rin, look as big and intimidating as possible, and just look at her. Lady Rin, are these gentlemen bothering you?
Oh, look, the peasant and her oath.
Shall I rip them apart?
Tempting. No. But
Are
if
you
they
sure?
no, as long as I turn around, look at you. As long as they don't mess with Bartholomew again, we won't have an issue.
I'm sure he won't. Distinguished gentlemen such as themselves are better than that, right?
They're a bunch of dickheads. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I listen, oath. I suggest you walk away.
Or what?
Roll a wisdom save.
Counterspell.
How many spell slots do you have?
Just the 2.
Okay.
I love being a warlock. 10 plus 5, 15.
You don't have to roll for that. It's only 11.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I'm gonna lean in real close, and then I'm gonna shift into my werebore form. Or what?
Ooh, he's intimidating, isn't he? Big pig. Or, we don't have to be hostile. We're just trying to study in a, somewhat peaceful environment. Drink, your peasant friend.
We're
As
not the
this
ones
dog is
throwing-
continuing, I'm still speaking. Beast.
Hey, Thormore.
Mm.
These guys are gnomes.
Uh-oh.
Gnomes.
Yeah. Wanna have fun?
Nordwick, Esron, my lord. Dad, wait, no, Wormbaw, no.
Steve, don't
Wait.
touch the screen. It's
That
going to get
sounds-
fascinating here in a second.
I'm gonna put up a hand with a single finger and look at Thormor and a few others and say, Sidonius may benefit from speaking with them. So no. They're researchers, and if they know anything about books, then I believe that Sidonius would like to speak with them. That, and they cast magic. I've just learned about magic, and they're probably better at it than us.
Oh, I wanna learn
Thank you, kind sir, for your words. You obviously hail Breaker.
I don't know about that.
Only-
I managed to stop 2 of their spells.
Only when drunk, kind sir.
I just want to ask them about
Understood.
some ancient artifacts that we might be interested in finding, and they look like people who would know where they are. But
Celestial
everybody wants
Eater.
to fight them.
Look, I
Okay.
came up looking for knowledge, and they said rude things. So, you know, you guys have fun. Me and Bartholomew are gonna go hunt some rats outside.
Nice.
I'm
Excuse
also-
me.
I'm laying a
Large
pitfall
fellow.
trap for them.
Are you strong, large fellow?
I'd like to think so.
Cool. Can I try something?
What?
We've been researching these ancient spell scrolls, and I was trying to do one to the peasant and to the dog. She obviously is well equipped in the ways of the magic uses herself.
Not a
So I was
smart
just wanting to
figure.
inquire that, perhaps a good physical test of the scroll we had just finished.
What do I get?
A chance to break a high level spell?
I shan't break something. If I break it, if we do that, then if my
Excuse
friends
me,
want to talk to you,
Noble, will you translate, please, for your oafish friend?
They want to see if their powerful spell will be powerful against someone who is very
okay.
strong.
If I do that, can my friends talk to you?
Or if they're not oafish.
Don't be oafish. All right, do it. Hit me.
Cool. Alright. So, I gotta get this.
No permanent effects.
I'm gonna lean
As
over to
an owl.
Eltron and whisper, as soon as Sid gets what he needs, we're breaking their legs, right?
You
I
whisper
was
that to
taking
them.
watch.
No, I'm whispering it to Esteron.
I was
Roll
taking
a
watch.
stealth check.
Would this be one of those things that would be because I have disadvantage with stealth because of my armor?
No.
Would this be one of the- Okay. Just making sure.
That's basically on moving.
17.
17.
Not bad.
That's gonna be hard
Guys,
to do.
I am going to bury a bunch of caltrops outside the front door, so watch your step.
I didn't beat that, so you're good.
Out of spite.
Yeah,
Excuse me,
so-
Sir Noble. Is an hour permanent?
No.
Aren't they the smart ones? Shouldn't they know?
Fantastic. Well, he's setting the rules. He said as long as it's not permanent. So, is it like an hour is considered that, or like you want a quick spell, or
I'm just making sure they don't make Thormor like 4 foot tall forever.
no? It's nothing like that. It's really just okay. Just okay. Stay still and confined. And he snaps his fingers and make a charisma saving throw.
Can't he just choose to fail?
He could, yeah.
Why would I choose to fail? I could break his spell. Oh, that's just an 18. I
Yeah,
got
no.
0.
So a force cage pops up.
What's this?
What? This is amazing. It's a force cage. It lasts for an hour.
Well, I wanted to drink.
Well, you can feed through the bar.
Oh, there's no stool in here. Can you make there be a stool in here? I want to
Sit on
stand
the
for an hour.
floor.
I don't want to. My knees might. All right.
Thank you, Sonobu. Tell your friend that we are very pleased with the adequate spell work and test. Good job, big guy.
That's common. All right.
Okay.
What is that spell called? Just for curiosity's sake.
Force Cage, 7th level invocations. Isn't it glorious?
See, I told you they were higher level magic than me.
Austin,
My friend, huh?
what were the name of those freaking items? The Celestial Bureaucrats?
Celestial Echoes.
Yeah, those. Okay.
Celestial what? What'd you say? Something said
Celestial
Celestial.
beards.
Oh, I thought he said bureaucrats, and I was like, nope,
Celestial beards.
not
It is
those.
beards and barbarians, after all.
Celestial Echoes.
I'll be back. I gotta check on my stuff.
Well, gentlemen, if you don't mind, I have questions
so
about some ancient artifacts. And seeing as how you're astute in knowledge, I think you might have an inkling of where they could be.
This is a vocabulary to talk to. What are you looking to acquire, sir?
He's gonna lean in. He's like, "We're looking for the Celestial Echoes."
Okay. We have some information. We don't have information on all. We haven't obtained the information. But we do have some.
Any
We can tell you what we know about. Roll a d4.
How long have they been downstairs? Like, how long
We've
have they been
talking
drinking?
for a fucking minute.
2.
We can give you information.
Less than 4
about
hours?
2 that we found for your sake. We'll just say right about 4 hours now.
Oh, okay, great.
Because you wanted on the conversation, I assume.
Yeah, I wanted to listen to the conversation
okay.
now, but I really wanted to get that fucking scroll in my book.
Yeah, scrolls in the book. Oh.
Okay.
We have information. We only have found 2.
Okay.
And now I need you to roll a d6 twice.
Probably about this time, Sid gets down
Yeah.
the stairs.
Well, that was dumb. I rolled 2 d6s and I got 3 and 3.
Give me another number.
1 and 3.
Okay. Okay. I'm so happy. Okay. So, the first one we've decided to dig up and discover is in the middle of a essential ruined city in the Fire Plane. It is the Great Axe of the Flamesmith.
1 second. Ruined City.
Pretty intense.
What was the name of that item again? Sorry.
The Great Axe of the Flamesmith.
Do you happen
This
to
is
know
said to be. Do what?
Do you happen to know the name of that ruined city?
No.
Damn.
Fireplane is a fickle bitch.
Yeah, I've heard it.
I do know that the axe itself was created by the Flamesmith. Axe, the handle is made out of polished snowflake obsidian, and the handle is actually the best way I could describe it. The pommel and the blade itself is made out of living magma.
Interesting.
It's said to weigh a lot.
So someone with
Is that
a
cage
lot of-
still up?
35. But yeah, it lasts for an hour. So you walk down, Thormore's just like sitting on the floor drinking in the middle of the force cage.
The moment that Sid sees this cage, he looks like the visual equivalent of dropping absolutely everything and is immediately over to it, just like looking at it up and down, eyeballing like every little inch of it. He is all over that cage.
I said,
So it's
Hi,
created
Thormore.
by the flames. Hello, good scholar. Can I help you? Firing my anywhere?
This is yours.
Yes.
Magnificent. It
Thank you.
really is.
We're working
Thormore,
on
could
things.
you possibly grab onto one of the bars for me?
okay.
Awesome, doesn't it? Interesting. And then Sid is immediately going to start touching it.
Yeah, it just lasts for an hour.
And you said there
My
was a second
goodness.
celestial echo. that you knew about.
Yes. What was it? 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Sid comes over to the table.
I figured.
I said,
What? What's it?
I'll be drinking on my own.
You got to hear about your flight. You got to hear about your celestial echo.
Yeah, did you hear that, Brad?
Oh, I'd heard all of it. Thormord wouldn't pay attention to a single bit of it, though,
Oh,
because he's in
damn.
a cage.
So, okay, this one gets a little
Brad is
scary.
excited.
This one's in the Shadow Plane. Anybody familiar? Yes. No. Anybody been there?
I'm so sorry. I was taking notes. What did you say?
The shadow.
This
plane.
next celestial echo we found is resting deep within City of the Abyss in the Shadow.
Do I have to roll for that one, or does Sid just know it?
Roll history.
It's the city of the shadow in the abyss.
No, City of Abyss in the Shadowfell.
Oh, okay.
You just had a little dyslexic one.
Whatever 19 plus 8 is.
Yeah, I'd say so. 27.
That.
Large number.
Do you happen to know the name of this one as well?
Yes, this is Wartia's Death Flail. This is Dagan's, but he's not here.
Good to know.
He's drinking.
Martia's Death Flail.
Wartia's.
Okay.
Muertia.
Muertias.
Yes.
And you said it was the city of darkness
The Abyss.
and abyss?
No,
City of the Abyss.
City of the
Just the
Abyss
Abyss,
in the
okay.
Shadow Plane.
Ah, the shadow plane. That's what my brain. Okay.
Yes, it is a. Oof. It's essentially. Well, you know what a flail is, correct?
Yes.
We're familiar with the weapon. Okay. So this is a flail mixed with a rose stem encased in metal. So you have the handle, and it goes up to where the flail is on top. You know, the classic ball with all the spikes. But the chain itself also has spikes. It's also been rumored to be blessed with cursed, blessed, whichever way, vampiric touch. Typically, the celestial echoes go to certain people. Certain people with certain features can use them. Like the first one I told you about, you kind of need to be big and brawny. Just the axe at the flamesmith. This one, you want to be quick on your feet, good with weapons. Maybe a hell of a fighter. Probably not a magic you for the death flail that might kill you.
Interesting. And do you have any leads on the other ones or any idea where we could get that type of information?
We're currently working on some. The Forgotten Library has a bunch. It's just dangerous. Cursed books. If you're careful with cursed books, you can get.
Yes, indeed it does. Have you been inside?
Yes, we used to work there before. Forgotten. If you look close enough, you can see all their ears are pointy. So. Do you have that book with you, by the way?
Yeah, no, it's in. So Sid. Actually, no, it's up in the room.
Okay.
Sid put his backpack in the room.
Well, thank you very much for the information. It's going to be gratefully helpful.
Is the unpleasant peasant and the dog with you along with the beast?
I did talk.
Are they
to all
talking
of
about
them.
Renasia?
Yes. Yeah, they're with us.
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't understand money in any capacity, but I wouldn't call her a peasant.
Oh, yes, well, it looks kind of peasant.
And you look like you're terribly boring at parties, but I wasn't going to say that out loud.
We are terribly boring at parties. We don't go. We're never invited.
Listen, I don't know what the beef you had with the two of them was. The disagreement you had with the two of them was. It's not my concern. If you have a problem with them, do whatever you want. I'm not involved. I just need the
Well, as long
information.
as the dog doesn't drool on all of the paperwork, you don't have it.
Oh, it's. Sorry, fun fact about this dog's drool. It's actually poisonous. If you fail a con save, you're poisoned for 24 hours.
Hence not wanting it to land on the paper.
Yeah.
And the beast is just, he's kind of confrontational, trying to be very intimidating. Just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I think we all got off on the wrong foot. I would like to have a more harmonious relationship with you.
Yes, y'all seem to be adequately peasant. The big one's kind of dull, but in somewhat of a fun way.
Oh, he's a good friend to have around for sure. Means well.
I
Listens
noticed-
pretty well.
I noticed you have a noble with you too.
We do. So
There's elvish royalty.
So I have one extra question. You guys
Yes.
don't happen to have any work available, do you? Do you need some artifacts dug up, brought to you? Any books you would like found and brought forth for some
Well,
coin?
We were looking for one in particular book, and then, one of the other guys nudges the one who's like, I'm not telling them exactly what. Relax. It's frowned upon that you have it, but it was supposed to be here somewhere. We didn't really want to go. It was supposed to be locked deep within the Sunless Forest. We noticed that the Sunless Forest, when we got here, wasn't very sunless anymore, as confusing as that sounds.
Yeah, we took care of that problem.
Oh, did you find a big tent?
Yes.
You did? Okay, great. Did you go in the tent, perhaps?
Somebody who was there last week. Did we go in the tent?
Yep.
We did indeed go in the tent and found a number of things in
By
there.
chance find a book. It would have been very obviously magical.
I don't know. We found many things that were magical.
No, this
Would you
one
care to
would
share
be,
what the title is?
This one would be no, I'd rather not. But I can't describe what it looks like.
Is the
All right.
cage still up?
Well, no, it's big. About this time, the cage will fizz out.
We did find a book.
Thormore,
did
shut
find a-
up!
Oh, okay.
It would have been
We
a
didn't
big
find a
brown
book.
with blue
Oh, man.
veins running through the book. It would be
Would
great.
would you be willing to do me a little favor? It's not a big one. I was just hoping that you would be willing to draw me a map of what you remember in the inside of the Forgotten Library.
Well, we could take you there because there's a beast holding certain books that lead to other celestial echoes. But it's, let's say, less than friendly.
We're
So
good
I've
with
heard.
less than friendly.
It's quite a bit of a pain in the ass to me. There's a couple of them. There's a couple of blue lizards that shoot lightning. Don't like that. There's also this. When you get down to the very bottom, where all the big ancient and these books, you look like you like. These books are 2,000-3,000 years old. But when you get down there, the problem is a hole cracked in the bottom, and this giant, multi-legged thing came up. It's got these big antennas, very mean. I believe it was called is it a Rimmerad?
A Remmerhaz?
Rimmeraz? Big giant blue bug thing. It's got teeth.
Interesting. Yeah, we would definitely be interested. We have a couple things we need to get finished up and caught up here in town. but in like 5 or 6 days, we'd probably be more than willing to go to this library.
Okay, well, we can't pay you in coin, but we will let you spend as many times as you want in there once cleared. And
We'll discuss it with our group and get back to you.
Now, about this book. Did you find it? Nobody should have access to this book. It's very, very dangerous. I'm not
Why?
saying that to be dramatic.
Because it's powerful.
No,
or
of
'cause
course
the people
not.
looking for it.
Well, because it's dangerous. Since it only works. So she's gonna roll an insight check to see if she thinks y'all.
Is Austin cutting out really bad for anybody else?
Yeah.
Really?
You got a fan
Little
going
bit.
on?
Yeah, I do
Okay,
have a
so
fan
I
going
say,
on,
all right, so
It's
okay.
probably the
Well, how about
background.
we put a pin in that for the moment? It is 9:17 p.m. for us in
Oh.
EST.
Oh shit!
So
Yeah,
how
it's
about we take a
2:07.
break and we recoup after and we get that taken care of? How's that?
Yeah, a little over
He
2.
does trust you, so that's good.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
didn't
great!
realize what
I love
time it
that
was
for
and we
us.
haven't even taken a break yet.
I didn't realize it was 2 hours and 7 minutes. I should.
I was trying to find a
It
good
was really
way, but
good.
I really wanted to know what was going on. I'm really sorry.
Okay,
That's why I had
yeah,
to-
they get timer.
Got you. So let me go back and check it again.
Okay, Steve, hit it. Good intermission.
Intermission.
All right, I don't think we got any bits.
Nope.
Okay,
That is all good. In the
no flame, no fate dice this turn, this session.
I should have
All right.
donated one to myself.
You could.
I
Just rig it.
just realized I could have done that. Damn.
So,
That's a
listen,
good deal. I'll take that deal.
this
Damn
book.
fine, dude.
The reason nobody should have it is because what it can do. Technically, I'm assuming y'all are trustworthy. Please don't let me down on this.
Oh.
Or now I don't want to tell you.
Almost.
He's
Oh,
not
yeah,
going
he
to
is.
understand a single word that you say about it, so don't worry. He will not be able to adequately repeat any of the information you tell us.
I can add up to 4.
That
There
you
you go.
So
can.
we're fine then. This book essentially gives you the ability to never die. So
What?
essentially it gains immortality. However, how you gain immortality is for every innocent soul you send on its merry way, you get the remainder of their life added onto yours.
Hmm. I see. Interesting.
So, say you find a 10-year-old child and you, in cold blood, murder this child. You would probably get anywhere from 15 to 30 extra years added onto your life. Now, say you kill the innocent child, you get the 30 years, and then you turn around and take a spear to the forehead. You're still dead, but you can live longer. So essentially, you can live
So-
forever as long as you don't take a spear to the face.
Interesting. No true death so long as you don't get into anything dangerous.
Yes, you can still die by
Yes.
being eaten by a dragon or being blown up. But for each innocent life you take, you gain the remainder of their life onto yours. So technically, if you were horrible enough to kill hundreds of innocent people, you could live forever.
Does he have to be innocent?
Yes, but the spell doesn't work.
Oh.
That's why it's so dangerous.
Damn fine deal. Would you take that deal?
Yeah,
I'd take that deal. I don't blame you. Damn fine deal.
How about you
Yeah.
give us just a moment. Esteron, Nodwick, would you mind coming upstairs to help me look for something?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you,
Oh, don't
gentlemen.
leave me
Like
down
I
here with
said,
them.
we will talk about amongst our group about this library thing, and we will get back to you. I assume you're going to be in town for a few days.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you once again for the information.
You're welcome. And they're just going to keep pouring through the papers that they have.
I'm going
What
to
is it,
follow
Lauren?
Sid.
I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
Sid's gonna probably catch Thormore's eye and be like,
Oh, yeah.
because
I'm
we've now
invited.
made it all a group thing, right? We're all going upstairs to discuss things, as
I'm
kind of
outside.
Nodwick implied, right? Or was that not the implication?
Yeah.
It's awful down there.
Nodwick's going to just like just tell Gillian and Thormore's dad, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're not done drinking.
They're both like
We're just
hiccuping
nodding.
and slowly fading back and forth. And
They're not going anywhere.
Torvald and Ren are still downstairs too, right?
I'm out
Yeah.
front.
See, I thought you were outside, so I guess Torvald has to come with us.
Come on,
I'll
Dold.
come.
Coming upstairs. We gotta go look for something. It got lost.
Big surprise. All right. Let's go.
Upstairs we go.
The stairs are no longer moving. That's good.
As soon as they're upstairs, Sid goes right for his backpack, and instead of just reaching in and pulling out the one book, he opens it and then reaches in and pulls out like an entire, like 5 books that are all just wrapped in a leather cord. And he unbuckles it, sifts through the other like 4 that he has, and has just the magical book. And he holds it up to Nodwick and Esteron specifically. Now, I wanted to come up here, and I would like to do this at a quiet decibel, so the people below us can't hear us. I want to look in this book, but I don't think it's quite safe to do so alone or without at least someone there. And he kind of gestures to Nodwick, who can prevent any majorly bad things from happening, I would hope. And I have a feeling this book's going to have interesting answers that might be similar to the things you're looking for, Estron.
I think you're right. Anything to do with immortality is not the gods or beings of the light or whoever wrote it.
It's very inconvenient as far as immortality goes. I mean, you have to find an innocence. On top of having to kill people, you don't actually get immortality, you just can't die. And in my opinion, that's pointless.
There's other ways to
Oh.
avoid that.
Not immortality
Precisely.
per se, just youth.
there's always a catch, Sid.
Yeah,
Always
yeah,
a
yeah.
cost.
I mean, are the
Alright.
pictures in the book?
Probably. There probably is some pictures, but they're probably not. good
Sid,
pictures.
moves like 3 of the other books that he has in his little collection, and he actually picks up a children's book and hands it to Thormore. This one has pictures in it. Little
Sick.
ducks, you'll love it.
Where'd
Oh,
you
look,
get that?
look at him.
Are we going to go into a room and do this, or are we
Yeah,
just going
we're
to do
in
it
a
in the
room.
hallway? Oh,
I bought it 8 years ago.
So if
It's a reminder of the past, you could say.
Oh, they're not nice to that ugly duckling. That's not very nice.
The
So-
title for just because it's silly, and I have a title for all of these books. I want people to know the title
Nice.
of that book specifically. If I can pull up my inventory, hold on. The title of that book is "The Littlest Duckling, Brave and Tall."
Oh, nice.
of course.
Just because he's
Alright.
short doesn't mean he can't walk with everyone. That's not nice. I'm short.
So accurate.
I didn't want to do anything with the book until DM was back.
okay,
He got his nice cozy pair of socks. It looks
DM
like.
is back. Perfect.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna put the book down on the table, and I'm gonna glance to everybody in the room who's paying attention. All right. Well, it doesn't seem cursed, There's not what I would consider to be the markers for that. So, as dangerous as it is, it's probably not going to immediately try to kill us. Fair warning. And then I'm gonna open it and start
What
sifting through.
language is it in?
Ooh, that's a great question, DM. What language is it in?
Infernal.
Oh, great.
Hey.
Okay, I can read it.
I cannot.
Cannot
Then-
as well.
Sid will start
Damn it.
quietly,
I'm no
like
longer
he'll
useful.
trail his finger along the page and then read out to everybody else what he's reading.
Okay, it basically tells you the steps of process. It tells you, that still just spins a story of, how good it would be to live forever. But of course, all good things come with a price. Then it goes into detail about the more innocent soul is, the more years you take. It offers how to sacrifice them, different ways to get more years out of it. The slower the better. It's a very dark book.
Does it say anything in regards to the type of old magic that we encountered in the forest, like the things that were alive but not undead?
No, it does not mention anything like that.
All right.
Does it mention where this power comes from? What branch or being or some, or along those lines?
It's necromantic,
Okay.
if that helps.
Yeah.
It's a very old necromantic magic that Sid would be smart enough to realize comes like before the betrayal of the gods. So this book has been around for a very, very, very long time.
It's a miracle this book is still as intact as it is. Though I suppose a thing like this would land the testament of time.
Magic tends to not let things deteriorate.
This is also true.
So,
Nodwick, you probably would not be a fan of this book,
maybe.
as you can imagine.
But you live forever? But, like, you don't age.
I don't believe so. You don't age. You get to live forever, so long as nothing tries to kill you.
I mean, a lot try, but they don't really get to.
You'd have to
Right,
really
but
mix up
hypothetically, or that's not a word you might know.
Theoretically.
For example, if I'm not saying I will, but if I read the book or followed through with the magic in this book and gave myself immortality, I'm easy to kill. If something gets far too close with something way too heavy, I'm a soft soul. I'm not built for hard fights.
Where I see Thormor just kind of like contemplating stuff in his head while looking at the book, still holding the little duckling book.
I like that book. That sounds really cool.
It's dangerous, is what it is.
You give somebody the power to live for a very long time.
In the wrong
Well, it's not just the living for the long time. It's to
What it
do
takes-
so, you have to take an innocent life. And while I morally am not the most incentivized to worry about that sort of thing, it just doesn't feel worth it.
There's other
Maybe some-
ways to extend one's life. Many other ways. This is not a good one.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, in the wrong hands, this book could be devastatingly evil. In the wrong hands, it could be a
Think of
problem. Imagine if
The
imagine
Lich
if
got it.
a lich or a wizard, a powerful wizard who has centuries to study and perfect their magic. Hell, even a dragon, if they got a hold of this thing. There's so...
Roll an intelligence check.
Who?
Both of us?
Not mainly Steve.
Okay.
Okay. Yeesh. Intelligence check. This is gonna be a grand total of a 4 with a nat 1.
Nice.
Never mind.
This is the worst I've ever rolled.
Yep, never mind.
You weren't meant to know shit.
Yeah, so if this thing were to get in the wrong hands, it could be a problem. I don't think I want those guys downstairs to have it. But if it was given to someone like Alistair, imagine the amount of money they'd pay for it.
I'm not sure Alistair would be the best either. Knowing him, he'd probably get high, forget about it, and sell it by accident.
I'm not so sure about that.
I don't think Alistair is ever high. I think it's a trick. I think there's a lot more to him than meets the eye.
I agree there's more to him than we have seen, but
I love that.
I don't agree that he's not high. I'm very sure he's high.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's as incompetent as he may present.
I
yeah,
also agree that he's not. I mean, he's pretty much perpetually stoned.
He's just very high functioning.
Not
I get it.
to Nodwick, that means he's not really high, but still.
Oh, I'm with you. Okay.
I'm just more of the opinion that no one should have this thing.
Do you
Isn't
have
there-
a way to destroy an ancient magic book?
Well,
We are
there's a
not
fireplace.
destroying the book.
I'm
Because
on
it's
that
everything
side.
it stands for.
We went through a lot to get that book. I mean, there could be more in it.
Is there more in it?
Well,
Is
I
it
mean,
worth
we
the
had it
whole
for a
fortune?
day.
I'm asking Sid.
Regardless,
Oh, okay.
one thing is clear. Tyree especially should never get hands on this book. Nothing to do with any of that should have any contact with this book. And I'm not so sure that I entirely trust the scholars to... I don't think they're evil. I think they're...
Their library.
Well,
got
I was not... I'm... My type of magic is very self-trained. They probably spent most of their magical education inside of libraries and learning from tutors, which is great for being able to talk specifics, but it does not make them worldly by any measure. So I don't trust that they would be smart enough to recognize that.
Their library got overrun by monsters. That's all you need to know about them.
Yeah.
We have to get into that library.
I
don't
agree.
necessarily want to give them this book, but
They don't know we have this book. But the question is, do we keep it with us or do we try to get rid of it to someone? You say we don't want Tyree to get it, obviously. And the only person we know that has more power than Tyree is Alistair.
I say we keep it for a little bit. And then if an opportunity comes where we can potentially either pawn it off or get a better use out of it, then we do that.
No pawning this off, Thormore. It's too
You know what I mean. I don't mean just give it to somebody for free or trade it, but someone who can actually dispose of it or use it properly.
I'm still in the camp of destroying it after Sid reads it all.
if I ever watch you destroy a book in my presence or I find out that you've done so, I will personally murder you with my bare hands, and I won't need magic to do it.
No destroying books. End of discussion.
Jesus.
Realistically,
Excuse me,
Keep
I have
it
a
for now.
bonfire to go put out.
we could keep it for now. Study it, see if there's anything more than just this immortality business. And then the only thing I could think of is I've heard of rituals where they need high power items to sacrifice to create great feats of magic. I know you say don't destroy books, but some things are worth destroying. Some plants need to
That
be set
isn't
ablaze to plant new
necessarily-
seeds.
Well, it's not. That wouldn't necessarily be destroying it. That would just be transforming it into something different.
Thank you.
And at that point, it might be worth it.
That way no
Turn
one
it
gets
into
their hands
ash
on
and
it.
use those.
Though I can't imagine what
The-
we would find that would be required. I do agree. Keeping it for now, at least we would know that it's in safe hands. And I do trust Alistair, but I don't know, A, what he's currently got going on, and B, that he would be able to keep it quiet from Tyree, primarily being where his shop is and all.
I agree. Let's keep it with you, Sidonius. And then
Plus that
when
puts
we
a big-
somehow find a use for it, like converting it into some sort of fuel for magic or some sort of feat, then we'll use it.
The biggest
Another thing,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say another thing to consider that also puts a target on Alistair's back. We don't want to have one of our only allies being hunted down for such an item.
My concern is magic of that level, that power, has a way of warping the people that hold it. It could easily... The magic could easily turn Sid into someone we don't know. The more
we know
you
him?
read a tome like that, the more likely you are to become something you don't want to be.
You're not necessarily wrong. Reading things like this does come with a risk. I've read a fair amount of things that I probably shouldn't have. But I did also read a book that I shouldn't have and gained the use of magic. So everything does have its utility.
But
You always get a
bill
scroll of protection when you read it.
doesn't always... It really... With magic like that, it could seem like it's going fine. But I promise you the bill will come due. It will happen. So just be careful.
Agreed.
I don't like
Of
that
course.
it's with us. But if that's what everybody wants to do for now, I'll go along with it. But keep it away from me.
Understandable.
Maybe we chat with those fancy gentlemen a little bit more about their plans and what they want to do with this book. See what
Oh, is-
their idea would be.
Well, I was gonna ask if they're very smart. I can't really understand what the fuck they're saying, so you should definitely ask them about purple flowers. They might know some really cool stuff.
That's part of why I want to play nice with them. I completely agree. They're absolutely pretentious. And that's coming from someone who is pretentious.
They're gnomes. They're not people.
They're not gnomes.
What?
No, they are really tall gnomes, but they're gonna pay us first, Thormore.
Wait,
They're not
Who's
going to
telling-
pay us anything.
Shh, he doesn't have to know that.
I just want to get into the library. A library that old should have information on the Order of the Nightshade.
Absolutely, it should.
I don't.
So are you
want-
checking those notes?
Yeah, I don't want to ask them about it because I don't want them to be a target. The more people.
Nor do we want to tip anyone off.
Yeah.
mm,
The more people we involve in it, the more likely they are to die. I'd rather keep that close to the chest.
But the library may very well have what we need to get at them. Or even just find them. If
Exactly.
we can gain access to that, I think many of our questions that we all have would be answered if we're given as much time as we want in there.
They al-
Exactly.
They also
Which is
said
why
they also
sorry.
said more books. They have more information about the Celestial Echoes in there as well. And I have a feeling we need these. We keep hearing about them.
Agreed.
Sid, after you read through that book, your personal spell book glows.
What color?
We'll say inky, blackish purple.
Ooh.
Well, it definitely catches Sid's attention. I assume it's like in the middle of him making a statement, and then he just stops and like looks at his book. Well, let's not have done that before. I'm gonna pick up my book and leaf through it. I do not have many filled pages yet, but we have enough.
Yeah, check your character sheet.
Ooh, that's even more fun. Okay.
If your spellbook glows for more than 4 hours.
Seek a cleric or a paladin.
Contact your local Alistair.
Anyway.
I want a drink still, if you guys still want a drink.
When do we not want to drink?
That's
Exactly.
very
I
true.
myself am quite thirsty.
Hopefully you can see it in there if you did.
Is it my inventory or is it my spell list that I'm looking at?
No, click manage spells and you should be able to look at your spell book.
Oh.
I say we get around and go speak with those gentlemen once more what their plans are to do with the veiny, pulsating book that they speak of.
You know, that's a good
Agreed.
idea.
I'm
I'm
leaving
gonna-
it up here.
Smart.
Smart. I'm gonna go make sure Ren doesn't accidentally kill those guys.
I did have a thought, though. If you keep that book in between reeds in your bag of holding, which I've been told from sellers is a whole other plane of existence in and itself, would that not separate it far enough from you to not affect you as you hold it, Sidonius?
Well, I don't plan on reading it. At least not without other people around. That feels like I'm chancing fate if I do that. And while I believe in destiny, I don't necessarily want to do that. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I'm sorry, DM. I don't see it. I have only 2 spells that I have in the not learn or the not prepared section.
Let's see. Continue to roleplay.
Anyway, Sid gathers up his other books and steps over to Thornmore. May I have my book back?
Yeah,
this
if you
book
go-
was really-
If you go to manage spells,
I'm in manage spells. I will.
and it
leave
says
manage
add
and come
spells,
back.
prepared spells, and spellbook.
Manage spells. Spellbook.
Yep, click on the spellbook. And it should be at the very bottom.
As you guys come downstairs, you see the entire tavern on fire. Into a fury. I grabbed a bottle, made a Molotov cocktail, and have set everything ablaze.
Why don't you do that to Gillian's bar?
He could
We
build
like
another.
the-
Orval's
Last thing
just
on my
wondering
spell
how
list
he-
is polymorph in my spellbook.
It's 'cause
Really
the
refresh
caltrops
it.
didn't work and they got upset. Because if you bury caltrops, I don't think they work.
No,
I've
Oh,
been thinking
internet.
about this because you're like,
I
guys,
went
bury them
outside.
outside the
I
door.
started
Like,
to throw them
they're
around.
gone.
I'm like, I don't have enough. She realized she doesn't have enough to really cover the area.
just like a thin
on
line.
Yeah, basically. She's like, that's not gonna hurt their feet, so I gotta think of something else to get back at these rat bastards.
Molotov escalates from 1 to fucking 10.
Mm. I do
Get it?
have some 2
Yes!
mystery oozes on me. I just remembered I have an all or nothing coin. I have some
Oh,
moonshine
right.
potions. Won't do shit to them.
Divine. Thank you, DM.
You
You
actually
are
torched
truly
the
benevolent.
place.
Yeah, I torched the place.
Alright, fuck.
No, I'm joking. Why would I torch the place?
I don't know, chaotic playstyle. It's fun.
Sid has all my caltrops and my sewing machine. I don't want him to die.
I do. I have all the things in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
need.
fair.
If I had those 2 things on me, maybe I'd think about it. There's a high
So
chance.
Sid takes the duckling book from Thormore. I know you can't really read that well, and we've already had the conversation about me teaching you, and we can start doing that tomorrow if you'd like. But this book, and he holds it up again, all you have to do is ask me if you want to look at it again, and I'd be happy to loan it out. You cannot damage it.
Okay.
We can read it whenever you wish. And then he puts all of his books back.
Come downstairs to Ren playing fetch with a book.
I like how the duckling was a swan. That was a very nice end.
Nodwick, Gillian and Thormor's dad are just fucking sloshed at this point.
Beautiful. It's like the owner of the bar got drunk, Esteron.
Wouldn't be the first owner I tricked into getting under the table so I could take more bottles. But this guy's nice. I won't take from his personal stores.
Hey, you sons of bitches, they're not done over here yet. Get over here, you turtle.
Alright.
Almost gonna walk past Nodwick and Esteron and kind of put his hands on both their shoulders.
I love you guys so much, but I've known Gillian since I was very little. If anything gets stolen from here, for everything that's stolen, that's one of your fingers each. Let's drink.
And he's gonna eat them.
No, I tried that once.
Shove
It's
them
gross.
up each other's patooties.
But what if we didn't steal it?
What if they didn't steal it?
Oh, I don't know.
You gotta think about these answers before you start using accusatory glances and whatnot.
We like this place. None of
Wow.
that will out like
If you like it, there we go. If no matter what, if something gets stolen, even if it's from Ren, it's your fingers. So don't let anything get
And if
stolen.
you steal from Ren, I'll fucking rip your soul out of your asshole.
I
With that, I think I'm
as
going with
Nodwick
that.
takes a drink, he's just gonna look over at Esteron and be like, I don't know, I kind of miss Jamie.
Jamie.
Who's Jamie?
Hey,
That your lover?
I wish.
The man of many pillows and the supplier of a Vind's Tail ale. We love Jamie.
He was so kind, and he called me his best friend.
He never called
I
me
have
his best friend.
some.
You're right, he called me his only friend.
I have some ale. You want some ale? Is that what you want?
Oh, I was telling old ale.
No, that's just expensive.
Oh,
Have you ever had it before?
Yeah, just twice.
I want to make it 3 times.
Esteron, do we have a bottle left?
Bottles are
What?
left.
Do we have one that's open?
I have 3 left.
Hey, you in the armor.
I won't
really
know.
narrows it down.
Me.
Yeah. Where'd your key friend go?
My what friend?
Your key friend?
I'm right here.
You don't.
Oh no, the one of the womanly persuasion.
Torvald?
To a private
No.
space.
What?
To a private space.
I'd like to see my private space.
Anyway,
I mean,
Esteron,
what?
If we have an open bottle, tonight's a good night. We're celebrating a victory and we got new friends. I feel like it's a good occasion.
Gideon, may I come behind the bar and pour you all a drink?
Sure. Hey,
Yeah.
question.
Huh.
Why does the ugly one not drink?
That's not very nice. I drink.
No, you're not. The one that was called, what's his name? The fuckface.
Elvis?
Oh,
You-
Torvald.
You
Torvald?
mean-
Oh.
Right, that's not his name. You're just being a jerk.
I was.
Shame on you.
Don't know.
Oh,
Is
I-
Torvald outside?
No, I'm
No.
with you guys.
Torvald,
Just
why don't
right
you
next to
drink?
you getting berated.
Yeah.
I forget.
I didn't see you standing there. Why don't you partake in the nectar of the gods, sir?
Because I saw what it did to my father.
Oh, son, put your sun trunks on. It's getting deep.
He went on
No.
a mighty quest for milk.
Wouldn't you need a shovel
No.
if it gets deep?
I have some milk, but if you put it in alcohol, it curdles and you get cheese.
I think
Honestly,
that's
I
why he
wish
never
the,
came back.
honestly, I wish the bastard did leave for milk. Probably would have been a lot easier.
Alright, so you have daddy issues. Gonna be a stripper. The turtle is the healer guy. Estron is the shiny fighter guy. Thormore is the pretty brute. What's her name? Ren.
Yeah, Renee's here.
Ren's the hottie with the body.
Yeah.
And then you got the smart stewardy type.
Yes, could I have a drink, actually?
Jesus, when'd you get here?
I've been here the whole time!
Don't you
so much. He says as he takes another drink.
Let go. Estron, Porto's.
I have a bottle that's a third full, so that will probably finish it off. but
Sorry.
that's all right.
Sorry, that's the tavern cat. Sometimes he gets a little frisky.
I was gonna say,
My
we're having
bad.
a bad
like
time
some of
over
the
there.
strong
Oh,
stuff,
what
and you'll see Estron holding one of his bottles of
Guilty.
Wyvern's Tail Ale.
I'll take the wait. No, I don't want that one. Nah, fuck it.
It's the best
Shoot, like,
ale in
some-
the world.
Is-
You need it.
Thormore's dad still coherent?
No, Thormore's dad to pass the fuck out.
It's fucking shit.
Wake up, Wyvern's tail.
Like
Wake.
asleep, he's got like the puddle of drool on the bar top.
Oh.
Leashes,
And Jillian's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to.
I'll grab a couple
Thormore,
glasses.
We're gonna drink a Wyvern's
They
Tail
smell
Ale, and then we're gonna take your dad home.
Yes.
Hey, smarty britches.
Final quest for the night. What is it?
Are you what? I was
What
not
do you
talking to you. I was talking
I
to
think
the
he
smart
may
one.
have been talking to me.
Yeah, the smart one. You're the shiny one.
That
He's the
tracks.
smart one. So, what do you? Hey, smart one. What are you doing?
Currently trying to drink.
No, next week. Ha! Oh no. What do you even? Both of y'all need to stop moving so much. Hey,
Are you at? Well, what am I
Did you
doing
hear?
next week?
no, what are you talking? You're weird. Are we still drinking?
Well, I think
And
this
Sid's
will
gonna
wait
just
for-
take a drink.
Down
You'll hear the
hatch.
cork pop from the bottle, and you'll start pouring each little glass. A good 1 ounce each, because it's strong, and you'll put a couple forward, and
Yes.
anyone who wants one can take some.
Listen,
Here's to new friends, new places, and new information.
I was gonna say you win some, you lose some, and you fuck the rest.
Perfect. But somebody
drink
say
to that.
something else.
I bet you
Good.
will drink to that. Is bottoms up? Hopefully not my bottom.
All right.
That burns. It's smooth.
I love this stuff.
Hey, when did you get here?
An hour ago.
Oh,
Thormore, let's take your dad back to your house.
Oh, okay.
You
Uh,
do
you're
that.
gonna-
look,
I'll
even
give you
his
that.
is fucking 7'2", 600-pound fat ass.
Watch this, and Thormore's gonna throw his dad over his shoulders, or at least attempt to.
God dang, you're so manly.
Uh,
He's strong, bringing people and then just falls completely over.
Night, Julian. We'll lock up. All right, now thanks for your help. hit his head on
Take your dad
everything.
home.
Is there a blanket we could throw over him? I feel a little bad just leaving him plain on the floor.
That's
He
Yeah.
likes that.
Hello?
Wood is very comfortable.
There's your blanket.
Estron, you want to come with us?
I can help.
Okay.
Maybe.
I think I'm
All
gonna
right,
roll
well,
with
you
that.
all enjoy
Three
that. I'm
amigos.
The last
Great.
thing you hear is from Jillian.
They-
He's gonna turn over and he goes, "Hey, when did you get here?"
And so it's gonna. Did Ren come back inside at any point or no?
No.
All right, cool. But Torvald's there, so Sid's gonna look at Torvald and be like, was he
Where'd you
trying to
go?
ask me on a date?
I think so.
I think he was trying to start to.
Let's be honest, he doesn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. All right, well, at least if
Especially after last
whatever has kept me alive this far, hopefully he won't remember any of that tomorrow, so I don't ever have to talk to him about it again.
My God, this is gonna be funny. Ren, did you actually spread those cattle traps out front?
I picked him back up.
Damn
I
it, that
didn't-
was gonna be phenomenal.
I didn't have enough.
They're dragging Thormore's dad out. They're just every cattle trap is
Son of
on the
a-
ground, just raking the shit out of him.
I didn't have enough to cover as much space as I wanted. I only have 40.
We three will get this man home. Sidonius, don't forget to talk to those fancy people about the book stuff.
Oh, I should have picked the
Yes,
wood.
yes. What they're doing with it, what they intend to do with it, and perhaps maybe even my own inquiry.
What time of day is it, DM?
Oh, it's like fucking.
Okay,
It's
good.
late.
I was trying to make sure we
Midnight
weren't
at this
walking out at
point.
like 3 p.m. just fucking pissed.
No,
drunk.
no. Like the town is shut down at this point. It's
Cool.
so unnecessarily late.
Just before we leave the threshold, Estron will turn back and look around at everybody he just met. Take one more swig of his Wyvern's Ale, just for himself. Work
Concept.
it back up. Yep. And then he will continue on. I need to grab my dice, because we've been chilling for a second.
If he fails, let him fail.
I bet.
All right, well, while he does that, Sid takes his drink and goes and sits back down at the
Where's
scribe's
my
table,
pencil? There we
if they're
go.
still there.
With the bookish, yeah, they're still there. They're feverishly studying. Like
16.
that. Nope.
Shit. What happens to me, Dia?
Your lips, tongue, throat, and mouth are all completely numb.
This is gonna be for some good RP.
The scholars are still there. It's like they're cramming for finals, and the finals are tomorrow.
I've got to get my pre-med done, Dad.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
If
Leave
If
the
I'm not-
threshold.
bothering you too much, I did have a couple of
I
questions.
mean, kind of, but yeah, what you need.
Great. With that book, the
Good,
Blue
yeah.
Veins, you said it was.
Yes.
What do you intend to do with a book that dangerous? I assume hold on to it, but how would you go about protecting it?
Hold on to it. Absolutely not. We'd bury it in the deepest hole we could find. And then put warding after warding after warding after warding on it. So nobody ever fucking touches it. What? Do you have it?
Well, that's not really the point of the question. Have you actually, since you are so knowledgeable on such specific and niche subjects, oh god, now I have to go all the way back up to notes from the beginning of the campaign and make sure I'm getting the name of this fucking guy correct. If you have it, Estron, I would love for you to tell me
I'll
again what that dude's name is.
Let me see.
Oh, I can't see
Guy
the
again? Sorry.
Everybody disappeared. What are you hitting over there, Brandon? What you got?
Me?
Is it one of those reusable ones?
Yeah, pineapple grapefruit.
That actually sounds good.
It's actually really good. It burns my damn cotton like crazy though. Or maybe I'm just a fiend.
No.
No.
Well, it depends on what your rig is. You could be burning too hot, or what nicotine levels in it.
5.5 or 5.0. I
I'm
mean,
not sure if I found the name or
50.
not. What was the person in again, like in relation to what he is or what they do?
yeah,
Well, it's your
50.
Reaper guy, or not your Reaper guy. I read the
Percentage of
Reaper. Sorry,
nicotine,
it's your Eldridge dude that you're
Oh,
looking
the
at
person
name
that
of him.
the book. Yeah, Golganeth.
Like this is 6 milligrams.
Yes, that's
I knew
right.
that off. Yeah, I knew that.
It's 50
Thank you.
milligrams.
It's like GOL
50 mg/ml.
GONETH. Golganeth.
Yeah, that's how many. That's how much is in your
It's
bottle.
fucking somewhere in my notes in the very beginning.
Yeah.
No, it's the nicotine. It's a. Oh,
Like
shit.
my nicotine is 0.6.
Mine's 0.5.
0.5. Okay. So if it's 0 nicotine, sometimes it burns faster. So I don't know. Maybe you're just hitting it too hard.
I'm a fiend.
Hit it like it owes you money.
Don't tempt me. Work's been stressing me out lately.
I get it.
Have you happened to hear about a creature named Golganeth?
No, it's almost like that wasn't in our DM notes, and Dagan just came up with that name on his own.
No, it was a long time ago. We talked about this.
No, we haven't, but it's probably in some of those books as the DM needs time to research when we talked about it.
It was a long time ago.
It's definitely not part of the hierarchy that me and Alex made, though.
No, not at all. And you could just make
Oh.
it that I misheard the name or was a trickster. You know.
And since we've all come to a
It was a long
general
time ago.
consensus, we would indeed be happy to escort you back to the library and clear it out.
It's dangerous.
Indeed.
Okay. And you're
Sunless
cool with
Forest
no
was dangerous.
monetary gain whatsoever.
So long as you're still allowing us to be inside the library and
You have
look
all
at
the
things as
knowledge
long as we
you
like.
want.
Yes.
You can have all the knowledge you want, but there's no monetary gain to this venture whatsoever.
So lucky I'm not in there.
Fine.
Cool, then perfect. But yes, you
Wonderful.
can look at whatever books you want to look at.
From any of the sections,
Sure.
and there isn't
Just-
going to be anything off limits.
No, but have you mind, some books are cursed.
Oh yes, of course. I've come across many myself.
Sporadically, kind of, there's no organization there. It's just kind of all in disarray. Hence it being forgotten.
Yes, I suppose that would lead to books being
It's a
annoyingly spread
horrible,
over the
sad,
place.
and depressing sight, but yes, if you can find it, you can read it. I don't care.
Fantastic. Okay.
Listen, did you find the book or not? Because you're starting to stress me out.
Oh, we wouldn't want that. Yes.
Listen, how about
we
this? If
found
you
the
did,
book.
thank you. Are you intending to get rid of it? And
We
bury
intend
it
to make
in the
sure it's
world?
not used.
Yes, because there is certain people out there that if they get a hold of this tome, it could end very badly for, I don't know, everyone.
We're very aware, and in fact, we already have a small list of people we know for a fact will never have a connection to a book like this. Not if
Good.
any of us are still breathing, anyway.
Good. Because there's certain organizations out there that very much like to get their hands on this book. And the innocents would be slaughtered by the thousands.
Indeed.
Ren, I just
wouldn't
don't feel
want
like your
that.
character's that evil.
Oh
You haven't-
no,
We haven't been pushed that far yet.
needless killing is unnecessary. It doesn't really benefit anybody. Doesn't really make things.
Guess it's almost like
Good.
needless killing is needless.
It's almost like. Well,
You're very smart.
I know a bunch of scholars that I could drain the years from and not feel a thing for. As at this moment, so
oh, but the book says that they have to be innocent, and I highly doubt any of these guys are going to fit quite the category.
I'll still get. Hey, any years are good years.
Now, have you mind that the Forgotten Library is just on the other side of the bay as Rathaby, the religious town. And some of those people can be rather snooty. And incredibly judgmental. Kind of hypocritical if you ask me, but
Well,
they preach
It
don't
happens in
judge, don't
most
judge,
faiths.
you know. Only the gods can judge, and then they're very judgy. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Well, we've been meaning to perhaps inquire out there anyway, so it'll be a convenient little stop.
It's a nice place. There's no. You should make sure you warn your party that there's no alcohol on that island.
Ooh, that's not going to go over amazingly
Like-
well.
It's completely dry. There's sacramental wine, but that's
Oh,
Let's
we
be
all
honest
know
with
that's not
grape juice.
right. All right. Mm.
You
All
are
right, I'll be
okay.
sure to
There
let them
will
know.
be when we get there.
Yeah, I was about to be like, hey, if you drink, don't do it in public.
If you drink, don't drive. Do the watermelon.
The watermelon crawl.
Yep.
Poor
In,
Esteban will have
in the south,
steaks
in
by
the south,
third
is if you
day.
drink, don't drive through the Waffle House crawl.
Why
Listen,
is it so hot here?
There's a
You're,
Waffle House within a mile of my apartment. Do not.
you're holy man. More interesting garbs. Do you, by chance, know the deity of which he serves?
Our dwarf?
No, I didn't see a dwarf.
Oh, you're talking about Nodwick, our
Yes.
the turtle.
Yes. Do you by chance know the deity that he serves? I could just ask
This
him.
is Logan. This is Logan thinking. By the way, this isn't Sid thinking. This is Logan
The
thinking.
shepherd.
No, I know what it is. I'm deciding if
Oh,
I
I
should tell
see.
them.
Oh, I thought you were thinking because you forgot.
No, I remember that one.
Oh.
WWND, what would Nodwick do? Oh, I need that. A little rubber bracelet. What would
Cool.
Nodwick
And
do?
what would Nodwick do? And then we just have him with his magnifying glass in the center. Unfortunately, no. I'm not familiar with specific. I do believe it has to do with death, but it's never struck me as
I mean, I can
what
ask
we
him,
could say
but I don't need to
inappropriate. You could
pry.
absolutely ask him. Feel free. I don't think he minds inquiries, but I don't know that he'll give you a straight answer, so be aware of that as well.
You have another cleric with you? Dwarf?
No. The dwarf is a paladin.
Oh, so holy-ish. Got it. He's holy, but he'll also bashes things faces in, kind of thing.
Well, yes.
Right.
Fights in the name of.
Right, well, you seem the learned type. I'm assuming
Indeed.
you are more of a mage type than a street brawler, perhaps.
Oh yes, no. I was many years ago in a different life. I was head of the Arax
Arax.
of the Arax libraries.
Libraries. You're a sorcerer.
No.
No?
No. You feel free to try again. You've got a whole list.
What is your bloodline?
I'm not a sorcerer.
You're right, that's DM's fault.
Ooh.
They're sorcerers. You're a wizard.
He's only a
I'm a
sorcerer.
wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard. Oh, damn it. So you obtain your magic work from years and years of reading.
Yes, I'm self-taught.
Interesting. Well, your party seems pretty well balanced. You've got a brute. We all know that. You've got a holy person. You've got a semi-holy person. I'm assuming the noble is basically just a brawler. Or
More or less. He's been
A
doing some
fighter,
interesting
some would
things
say.
here recently, but yes.
I'm not sure what the beast is. Or the peasant girl.
Alright, the cow chop's coming out.
I understand that you are used to a certain level of engagement from people. I am, however, going to politely correct you. If you call her a peasant in my presence one more time, we will be done having this conversation.
Well, I mean, I'm just not trying to be rude about it. I'm just trying to call it like I see it.
Well, you see wrong. Clean your eyes. Get glasses, even.
I'm wearing glasses.
Check your prescription. It might be off. While I can attest that she is not as educated as you or I, she could very easily remove from existence without using her magic.
not saying she can't. I'm just saying that her social standing be more towards peasant than noble. I'm not saying she's not a powerful person. I'm just stating that she dresses like a peasant. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. I've been told that I have a lack of not very good socially. So I'm not using
yes.
the term peasant as an insult.
I see.
Just stating the
However,
fact that she dresses and looks as if she were a peasant and did not live in a castle somewhere.
right.
Right.
You could just call her a woman. She is, in fact, the only woman in our party.
Right. She is a woman, yes.
You could also just call her by name.
I don't know her name. I'm being yelled at.
I hear.
Such a sassy kitty.
Yeah, it's
Opinions. Got opinions.
I haven't paid the pharaoh the attention that he deserves. That's the "you may now worship me" meow.
Now you're the one being called peasant.
Yeah, absolutely. To the pharaoh, for sure. Yes, I wasn't stating. Yes, I'm aware that now that you've pointed it out, it sounds rude.
It does sound quite rude.
Right. But not very good. Like I said, socially awkward. My empathy is just not there.
Oh, I did notice.
I was just simply stating that she looks more peasanty than nobly. She could be a very powerful woman peasant, but she would still be a peasant.
How about the next time you see her, you politely apologize and then ask her what her name is? You might get lucky.
I mean, I could. I probably will. I don't see how that would change the fact that she's not a noble, but I will ask.
I'm
There's just
I'm
no
sorry. I'm very
emotional
confused about why
capability
you're still stuck. Very confused on why you're still stuck on the whole noble standing bit. You have no problem with me, no problem with Thormor, the brute. You had little problem with the turtle.
But yes. I don't have a problem with anybody.
Then why is it just her that you continue to refer to as a peasant?
Because she's the one that closely resembles a peasant. There's no there's no emotion whatsoever to this place. Yeah.
For a man who is clearly very well educated, you should consider reading a dictionary and finding new words to describe people. It might help you in the future.
Slightly less wealthy than other people. She didn't look dirty, so I didn't want to call her dirty.
No, she's very, very clear about her hygiene. Very good hygiene.
Guess I got that. I guess the only one I had a problem was with the dog, because I know that some of those dogs have poisonous and or acidic spit. And if they were to get on the paperwork, it would ruin a lot of things that we've been working very hard for. And now that you've pointed it out, I feel like my tone may have been a tad off, and peasant would be insulting some way or another. So, I will apologize for that when I see her. However, the beastie one tried to come over there and strong on me, if you will, and I'm just not that easily intimidated.
He's got a very complicated idea of what's right and wrong.
Low moral value. Or morally askew.
No. A skewed moral value.
Got it.
He's trying his best, though.
Where are you going?
Wherever his heart pleases.
Thorvald is a moral person. He just has no idea what his moral compass is, which direction it's pointing.
What is
There
this?
you go.
What is this? Pharaoh, what are you doing?
Help
He
me,
is
Father.
loving you.
Where,
I must pray.
don't fall. Where are you going? Sorry, chat. This is I'm not sure what's happening here.
Look, that's why you gotta get one of these. Your own
Dude,
cat
oh.
chair. My cat loves her chair.
Oh.
Just chills here.
She's
I was
like,
gonna
"You
say,
have one, and
my
I
cat
have
is
one."
curled up with his
Exactly.
paw over his face, passed out next to the box he tore apart. So like, there are options.
Oh yeah, that works too. Boxer. Get a shoebox. Works every time. And then you can just close the lid and then see if they figure out how to get out. Don't put anything on it. Just close it. See what
Excuse me, sir. It's very hard to get into this game with your tail constantly beating me in the face area. Just go keep going.
Ah.
Yes,
Have
I
you
will
ever-
apologize for that.
Did you ever consider maybe politely asking her to keep her dog away from your letters or your books and your education? I feel like if you'd asked, it may have gone over a little better.
I feel like I told her not to get it near our stuff, but
There
may
is a
have
difference
asked.
between telling someone to do something and politely asking them. It's usually more well received if you're asking.
right. However, his back leg is all up in my collarbone. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I bothering you?
Continues to rub head.
It's
I really could. Ow! You mother. I realized I probably could have maybe asked, but then she might have said no, and I really didn't need this documentation messed with. I'm not sure what's happening anymore.
I do understand. Again, I'm an educated man myself, and it, at least to me, your work looks very interesting, and I would love to discuss that really neat magical cage.
Oh yes, we just learned that one. It's a higher level spell, though.
Yes, I could tell.
I mean, I could try to show you things. I mean, I'm sure I could give you access to some of the scrolls in forgotten libraries that you could learn if you needed to.
I would greatly appreciate that.
We're all from old magic.
Yes, I did figure that you had a different type of advantage in that regard than I would.
Yes. But I have no problem giving you. If you clear the dungeon, I will give you access to the scrolls.
Well, I'll have to add it to the list of things I'll look at then. I'm very much
Fantastic.
looking forward to finding out what's inside of that library. I've wanted to visit for a good long while.
Fun books, not fun books. Some of the cursed books, if you touch them, all your teeth fall out. It's weird.
Yes,
And
I'm very adept at avoiding opening cursed books, at least by myself. I did. There was a cursed book several years ago before I got sober, where I insisted somebody else open a book I had found because I didn't want to be the recipient of whatever it was going to do. That one took his hand, so I'm quite grateful that I made him open it. But it's a
dear.
good book.
Well, there was Telltale. I don't know how much fable it is. It's in a book that's been written around, and it's traveling salesman. He's trying to sell his books, and you could definitely tell it was his first book he ever wrote. So I don't know what fable this is, but there is fable of a a warlock book cost him his family. And eventually there was this weird thing where there was a party and they were all a group of heroes and they went to hell, and then he made another deal and he married a queen somewhere, and it's very complicated.
Of course.
You should read it though.
Well, do you happen to remember what the name is?
Let's see the name. I remember the author, B.B. Ondar. And the book the book? I cannot remember the life of me for the name. Nope, I had it. It's the name of the book. It's coming to me now. Checking my notes.
Take your time.
What's the name of it? We're running a little over. Oh yes,
Battle
yes. The name of the book is The Battle of the Demigods. You could tell it's his first book. There's some things that don't make sense, but there's some things copied from other books. But he's trying.
couple of plot holes.
I'm sure it'll be a delightful read. I'm always on the market for new books.
There's a couple plot. By the end, it gets better.
Mm.
Fantastic.
He thinks so.
My favorite character was
That
the
was your
Rock.
dog. But yeah, there's it's really my favorite character was this. It was towards the end, but he was very fashionable. I'm not sure what, but he was very much. He seemed very sure of himself. I think he was blue, and he was friends with a tiny, tiny little man, and they met in a tree. Caspian, maybe.
Fascinating.
That's
That's
great.
intriguing.
Yeah, you
what
should
an
read it.
interesting what an interesting plot hook. All right, well,
You should read
I'll
it.
be sure to keep on the lookout for it.
You should. The Nah character was shit, but other than that,
No, you're saying all that. I want Nar to meet Thormore.
That would
great
be so
book.
bad. That would be so bad.
I
There's a
know.
green lizard who kind of had a mental breakdown halfway through. But
They'd
we worked
absolutely
through
end
it.
up being friends is the bad thing. And then we would have Thormore and then a fucking tiny little fireball that can crawl around on his fucking shoulder. That'd be terrible. It's a
like I
bad
said,
idea.
You could tell it was the
Like the-
author's first time writing a book, but you should at least buy it. He's
Campaign.
only selling it for 2 copper pieces.
All that little.
Well, I'll be sure to
The
keep on the
day's
lookout.
wages, my good sir. 2 copper. Whew.
All right, chat. We're basically just bullshitting at this point.
Yeah, at this point we're just running the clock. Sorry, guys.
What is? Let's see the dates. Okay, so next week is the last Friday. So I will end you guys with, if you would like to join our Discord, it's in our About section on our Twitch, and you can join our Discord, and we might try to play the game we all just downloaded.
Repo.
Would you guys like to see us play Repo?
Repo's so good. I would like to see that. We scheduled SCP Lab Rats, but I think we should play Repo instead.
I'd be happy to play Repo instead.
It'll only be able to be 6 of us, and I think for the best streaming opportunities, you should have.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah,
so
I think I would say so. Probably is.
Yes.
I think for the best streaming we could get, we would need at least me and Brad to play, because me and Brad are both uncomfortably jumpy. So I think that would give me and Brad anxiety, which would make great views.
I
I can
can
carry easily.
I can show you how to get the mod that lets us
anxiety.
be all in there. It uncaps the 6-player limit. So we could have technically everyone in
Yeah, if we have everyone, we could just get the mod.
It's
pretty
easy.
Is it on the
It's
Steam
pretty
mod
easy.
thing? Like you can just port it, like just hit
No,
follow
you'd
or
have to
whatever?
download
Fig-
Thunder.
Do we all have to download it?
I was going to
That's
ask if it was on
It's not hard.
one of the 3
I have
mod
that
managers
mod
I have.
Will it let there be 7 players? Because we will have Joe back next week, maybe.
Yeah, I have
Yeah, he said
Thunder Lord
explicitly
mod
have
manager
that.
already.
All right. Well, first
Yeah, that's
off,
the point of the mod.
real quick, chat. We love you to death. You guys show up every Friday, and it is incredibly awesome that you guys get to go through this. You guys made it all the way through C1 with us. Some of you did. I think Bunny Blitz has always been here. I think I'm okay. I remember
Triple.
Triple Dub. There's a couple of you guys out there that have been with us from like the start. So we appreciate all of y'all, and of course all the new people that come in. We hope you're enjoying the stream. We're not even a quarter of the way through C2, and then we're just going to keep going and be as chaotic as possible. So
Oh, wait till you see the next character. I'm not holding back.
never forget to embrace the insanity, guys. We'll see you guys next Friday for.
Thanks for coming.
I think we're going to play Repo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.